One. Hey, this is the Haram Life Podcast. I'm your host, Reef Leader, and joining me as always is my right-hand man, the legend.
What's up, players?
And in the third seat, we got Big Wes.
Hey, y'all.
And then you know him. You love him, the producer of the year, Chato. How you doing, baby?
What's up, guys?
And joining us this week is our returning guest, Mel. Mel, how you doing?
Tired.
Tired? That's it?
Well,
all right, great.
it's late.
Well, welcome to the show, Tired.
Dude, like it all sounds good in theory when I,
Oh, Mel,
say
I
yes.
cleaned up the kitchen and put all the dinner away, too, by the way.
Oh, great.
Oh,
He's trying to
good.
get brownie points right before
Yeah.
we go
Oh,
live.
yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way.
I mean, listen.
No, it's just like sounds good in theory to do it during the day, and then once it hits about 7 o'clock, I'm like, oh fuck.
I tried to explain this to Chris this morning, but he doesn't get it because he's always stayed up late.
That's right.
What?
I'm a night owl.
Yeah, you go stay up that. How late do you stay
First
up?
off, Mel, no one told you to go play racquetball before the podcast. You
Yeah,
still gotta
take it
be glad.
easy there. She's got next for the next
Take those
2 hours.
fucking goggles off already.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta hide. You should talk with your fucking sunglasses on and your backwards hat.
Oh, he's got
We don't even know what
cataracts.
the fuck you look like at this
Oh,
point.
That's the
okay?
point. All right, hold
Trust
on.
me, I would have thrown on some sunglasses if I could tonight because it is not good.
You'll know what
9
All right.
o'clock at night is not good for me. Okay.
All right,
It's
hold
not
on,
good.
Mel. Hold that energy. Guys, if you're listening to us
Here we
on
go.
YouTube, if you're live on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification so you know when we're live. If you want a t-shirt, if you want to sign up to the newsletter, get our picks, go to the haramlife.com, sign up
Mel
for it.
needs money for her Junior Plainsman fundraiser. Anybody wants to donate? I am at the top of the list right now. So if any of you, let's see, Chris, I know donated, Reef, and Machado. You
I only
buy
donate
some
to Palestine.
raffle tickets.
Same.
They're for kids football. Okay.
You should get Kurt Rambis to sign those glasses.
Bro, Horace Grant, sign those glasses. Horace Grant, if you're listening, sign them glasses. Let's go.
Look at you.
I'm going to rename this show Spicy.
I'm fucking livid right now that you just cut me off.
Wait. So
We have to start the show.
I was just taking that moment to try to think of something to
Mel,
make
but let me tell you, let me just cut in. Like, they look worse than they are on
Yeah, yeah.
camera. Than in
You look like
person.
Estelle Getty.
It looks crazy.
It's like you got a fish lens on.
Let me give you a tip on
Hey,
those. Though. If you
Estelle.
go underwater and they fog up, you spit in them and you rub it around, they won't fog up.
They're not fogged up. Is it
No.
better without them?
I know. I'm saying when you go.
Well, I
scuba
can't
diving,
see
you do that
myself
with the
except for in
goggles.
this tiny mini square. So I really don't know what
I'm
I
just
look like.
saying
And
the angle. it looks
honestly,
like
I
you're-
hate this. This is what I said to Wes earlier before coming on the show. I said, listen, if I could just not, I don't want to stare at myself for the next hour and a half.
Wear
It's
a
going to
mask.
drive me nuts.
Wear a mask,
because-
like one of those Mexican
Yeah.
wrestling masks.
Yeah,
I
you
think
should-
I-
you should
Luchador.
do it.
Or like Chris,
Yeah.
I'm just going to hide what I look like. A full pair of
Yeah, do that.
sunglasses.
Do that.
No
How-
one asked to see.
Yeah.
No, you
Go
don't.
ahead,
No one
Dan.
said you couldn't do that.
It's just,
You look
it's
like
9
Jackie
o'clock.
Kennedy in them
I
glasses.
washed my face for the day. It's over. I'm not putting on makeup to do this. I threw on my pajamas. What is so funny?
Cousin Pete said, tell Kareem to lose the glasses.
I'm glad Machado thinks it's fucking funny.
It's pretty funny.
Look at him. Look at him. So
No,
they're
it's
bad.
great.
Let me
I
just let me
can't
just try
see
this.
from
Let me just
close.
try
Hold
this.
on.
Pete, how dare you? I do nothing but
Look at
talk.
those
You guys-
things.
Oh shit.
What's going on, guys? How
Also,
was you guys?
Fortnite kid is in the building. Said yes, Mel. I don't know. I think that's Jordan. Mel,
Jordan's in
Who?
the house.
You got friends in the house.
Who's
We got to read it to
Jordan?
Mel, guys, because she can't see it.
Jordan's in the
No, I
house.
can see it. I can see it. Who's
She don't even
Jordan?
know her friend. I don't know. Put on your glasses.
Fortnite
I,
kid, probably 12.
Gotta be.
I don't know what Jordan. Wes knows a Jordan. I don't know a Jordan. Whatever. Anyways, moving on.
Anyways, what's
Oh,
going
shit.
on, guys? It's been a week. What's going on? Talk to me. How's it going? Well, I know, Wes. I saw you guys, Wes and Mel, your kids playing football. These guys look like monsters out there, man. How does it when you have kids and you see them playing football? How do you react when they get hit or something? That's what I really want to know. Do you guys get angry or
No.
or is it like
it's 5th and 6th graders, so there's nothing crazy. If you weigh over a certain amount, you have to play like on the line and stuff. So it's pretty
But we
controlled.
also haven't seen anything crazy yet happen. If something did, I might, like that guy that got hit with the helmet that last week, Wes, intentionally we were watching. Who was that guy that hit the other guy straight in the helmet and he knocked him out? Remember, you're
She's
like,
talking
that
about
was
the Ravens game when Kyle Hamilton targeted that dude over.
like it was an
his helmet.
intentional. He came
He
at
got
him
thrown out
like
of the
a
game.
bull.
It was the game in London.
yeah.
I can't even remember who he hit.
One of
I
the
don't know.
receivers, he was coming down, getting tackled. He blasted him.
It was bad, but nothing. No, to answer your question, nothing's ever nothing's ever happened. He's only 11, so. But if somebody did, what are you gonna do? It's football. That's the game it is. That's the game it is. That's what I like about it. It's not for pussies.
At this age, can you see which kids are going to be good and which kids are not going to
Yeah.
be good? You could, right?
I think so.
You can tell for the most part.
I
Are your
mean,
kids
don't
looking
get
like-
me wrong.
Are your kids looking like a backup freshman starter, or are they looking like they can play in the freshman team? Be honest.
No, they're not that big yet.
If
I
they go,
think I've
they
seen
should just
them
give them
improve.
bow ties. Give them bow ties and send the kids off into the bleachers. You're
Yeah.
No,
not gonna-
Chris. Hold on, I want to shout out Chris Roman, Jordan
Oh,
Roman, Austin
Chris is on?
Babcock.
Is that the
Yeah.
Chris Roman from Sharon?
Yes, that is
No.
the Chris Roman.
Shit.
Chris
Becky in the
Roman.
house.
Roman.
And we got a
You
nice little
remember
chat
him,
going.
Chris?
Of course, I remember him.
Guys,
Were you
don't
friends with
forget
him?
to hit that like button. Hit that like button.
I
Get
mean,
us
I
to
knew
the
him through. I knew him through Wes, and I don't know if he knows this, but he was my first. He was my first fake ID that I used to get into Paulie's because he was 2 years older than me.
Did you guys
Chris?
all use a
He
fake
used the
ID?
black guy's
I use a
ID.
You
black
use
guy.
the
Well-
black. Yeah, what are you
well, I mean-
talking about?
Well,
Roman's
Think about it, you
he's
saw
light
it.
skin. Roman's light skin.
Yeah,
I
but
think
and you
he's
were
got
probably
blue eyes,
wicked
I think.
tan from the
Yeah,
tanning booth.
exactly. He's got blue
Yeah.
eyes. I had green eyes, and
Dude,
I
that's
used it to get in the. I don't even know how I
crazy.
got it. That's what's crazy. I don't
Oh,
know.
Jordan's messaging me right now, but I'm
He was
afraid
actually
to check
giving
it.
It was either him that gave it to me, or maybe Ahmad gave it to me.
Ahmad, another person
have
that
been
is
Ahmad,
not
bro.
of
Yeah.
white descent.
It's all right. Chris can
Yeah, but
pass.
Chris can get
He's
away with
Sicilian.
the mod.
Exactly, guys. Come on.
He's Siciliano. He's-
Chris.
Yeah, Chris is a Chris. Did you tell Chris to come on, Wes?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it must be Jordan then.
just supporting us. That's what they do.
I love.
Oh, Chris is great.
What a
Did you
blast
ever
from
see
the
Chris?
past.
Did you ever see Chris get into a fight? I guess Wes said he was big on that, but I don't remember because I didn't.
Oh, I watched
was big
Rome.
on
I
that.
watched Roman absolutely obliterate Tim Segreto from outside a screened in.
Yeah, I've
porch.
told Mel. I told Mel
At the
that story.
park?
And then
No,
No,
tell
no,
me
no.
again, Wes. Tell me
It
again
was a
because I
party.
forgot.
No, it was
I
a
remember.
party, and Chris and Assad, or was it? Yeah, Assad, right? Not Ahmad.
bro, I don't
Assad.
remember.
Yeah, the older one was
the beef
Assad.
over.
Ahmad and
Very
Assad.
racist.
No, because I
An
think it
Arab name.
was. I think it was Tim was dating Assad's ex.
Yeah, Caitlin.
Yeah, so he
He
confronted
says
him.
never ever happened. He's
Bullshit.
lying.
I got
he-
receipts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what
Caitlin.
happened was they corner him in a screen porch out on the back of this house. Parents out of town, girl throws a party, and all of a sudden you see Chris just kind of like Chris Roman disappear, kind of like walk away, and all of a sudden he reappears outside on the
Like
outside
Michael
of the screen
Myers.
porch. Yeah, right, and just punches through the screen and pretty
Punch
much
through the
rips this
screen.
kid out from behind. So that was a good
So
one.
Tim was dating. Say that again. Somebody was dating somebody's
Yeah,
ex.
Tim was dating.
I think Tim started dating Assad's ex.
What does that have to do with Chris Roman?
Roman?
Roman
Well,
was
Assad
boys
didn't roll
with
far
Assad.
without Roman.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact,
So it
Chris
was like-
finished all of Assad's fights.
yeah. It was like
Let's just call it what it is. Ask Joe Loricello, another name.
They
I'll
were a
never
tag-
forget.
Jesus. They were
Isn't
a
it-
tag. It was kind of
They
like
were
a
a tag team. Chris finished the fight. Assad started it.
Yeah,
We were
Yeah,
younger.
honestly.
Those were like those
When-
house
when-
parties always led to a fight, right?
Oh,
or like some
yeah.
kind of drama.
Oh,
And then everybody
yeah.
picked sides for the drama, and then it became like the talk of the night.
Let's stop and have a moment of silence for poor Tim.
I mean, listen, I just remember after Tim got pummeled in the corner because then he ate about 7 or 8 fatty fists. I just remember the look on his face. Like,
Pause.
that was probably the last time that kid ever attended a house party.
I can't remember that Tim Segreto.
He had
But
2 names. He was Tim Segreto for a while, then he was Michael Balsamo, and then he was Mike Segreto. I still don't know what
He's
got more
is
names than
happening
me,
in his
bro.
family
What?
life.
so
Yeah, he
Okay.
had crazy names, bro. I think it's a lot of struggle
Reese,
between his parents.
What's
I
up?
have a question about your last week. Well, you were on, I wasn't on last week, but I have a question. Are
Shoot.
you dating this girl that you're seeing?
Yes.
Is it official?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Okay.
remember her name, by the way, Kaylin Sands.
Oh,
That's
dear
not my girl's name.
God.
No,
Kaylin
that was Tim Segredo's girlfriend.
Okay.
My girl's
No,
like, who
I
the
knew what
fuck
you
is
meant. I knew what you
Kaylin?
meant. I knew what you meant. Okay.
The upstate
yeah.
parties were a lot different than our parties, though. Like I grew up, in mainly Hispanic community, so our house parties were all like bachata and merengue all day. Like that's what we did at
Yeah.
the parties. You guys
That
just sat
sounds like
around
a
and got
good
fucked
time,
up.
as opposed to the ones we'd have, where everyone got drunk and then ended up fighting each
No,
other.
the
Yeah,
scumbags up here would go into a nice house, and next
Oh,
thing
yes.
you know, there'd be punching holes in the wall, stealing their liquor,
Yeah.
grinding beer caps into the hardwood floor.
I
Oh, I was at a
literally
few
used-
parties.
Dude.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really shitty for people to do.
One time, this kid pissed right in the corner of the house, right in the room, right in the family room. Just pulled. his
Sounds like a
dick out,
disaster.
started pissing.
Hold on,
Yeah,
I got a good story about Wes.
Oh no.
So
Please no.
there was a time.
Don't use name. Just don't
Chris
use
always has a
names.
good story. It's about Wes. It's not about him. Go ahead.
Easy,
All right.
Kurt Rambis.
Go ahead. Yeah.
All I
Relax
know
there, Horace
is-
Grant.
So they like obviously when we got a little bit, I think it was like our senior year, the tide has turned. Like we were the big kids at that point. So there was a couple of people that would always pay Wes and I to, basically bounce the party and hold
Oh,
the keg, hold
I've
the
heard
money.
this one. Go ahead.
And I just remember one night. Well, I mean, listen, there was a lot of things that happened that party, but all I remember is we were told, stay in the garage, make sure everyone pays $5 a cup, blah blah blah, whatever, and make sure no one touches my dad's Corvette. Like, all right, no problem. Anyways, Wes and I just got obliterated. I remember we showed up with big gulps.
Yeah, we stopped at the Hess or whatever it was to get like those huge 64-ounce cups to just drink the beer out of.
Yeah, we just got mangled. Anyways, long story short, by the end of the night,
And you're supposed to be trying to get people safe in and out and making it a responsible
Not
party.
safe.
Yeah.
We're just trying to make sure no one gets in without paying. And
Oh,
making sure there doesn't
got it.
and making
Got it.
sure that not 200 people are in the house. You got to cut it
Right.
off at some
Yeah,
point.
we can trust Chris and Wes to do that.
We failed. We failed
Right.
miserably. All I know is that somehow, like the Intalowitz crew, they all showed up. Like the Round Lake, Country
Mhm.
Knows South, that whole degenerate crew winds up showing up. I know for a fact that the Corvette didn't make it out alive. Corvette got absolutely destroyed. And then at some point, by the end of the night, someone was sitting there. The owner of the house was like a former NYPD guy, and I just remember he had this like placard on the wall, and I look over, I just see a kid pissing underneath this placard, literally splashing up, spraying their everywhere. Anyways, all of a sudden, cops come in, raid the house, and we're like, "Yo, everyone, we got to get out." And I don't think Wes even realized what was going on, but this kid, and he's a big kid. How tall are you, Wes? 6'4". Wes gets up from this couch, jumps literally like barrel rolls over this couch, gets about 7 feet. He's got full steam. He played hockey too, so he was pretty good, like center balance, and blasts this female cop off her feet. She probably went 5 feet in the air, and she literally, I just remember going, "This fucking kid's going to jail. Like it's over." She literally looked up at Wes and was just like, get the fuck out of the house. And Wes and I just literally took off, and that was the last
Why
time
did
we
you
were
do
ever-
that, Wes?
He did it by accident. He didn't even see it.
I turned
Oh.
around. I thought it was just I went to like shoulder someone out of my way, but it was like
It was a cop.
tiny female officer. And
Straight up
she-
Saratoga sheriff.
And then another cop grabbed me, and that's when Chris was like, "No, he didn't know. We're just trying to leave. We're getting a ride." And then he was cool because he saw we were drinking, but we weren't driving, so they just kind of let us go.
But the best part is the next day, I remember getting a call and saying, "Hey, you guys never left the. Where did you guys leave the money that you collected?" We were like,
What
money?
No,
"Dude,
dude,
we got robbed.
no, bro, that wasn't it. You ended up giving him like $40.
$60.
Yeah.
$60, but I think we walked out with 600.
Oh my God. Yeah. Whoever you don't have to say the name, but can you say the name who put you in charge of this? What fool put you in charge of this party?
Kristen Sardinia.
Not surprised.
Chad, how were the parties up in Connecticut? Were they like more like what
not
I'm saying?
violent like that. At least the ones I went to weren't.
Nobody's pissing in the corner.
And it's funny because I was at a few parties.
Why are
where
these
the
people
same
invited
thing.
to these parties? If
I
they're
don't know.
pissing-
It was just
They
like
don't
kids
get
get
invited,
drunk
bro.
and
It
lose
just
their
they-
minds.
Yeah, they find out there's a house party, and then everyone just starts to show up. You don't
Yeah,
have
if
to
you were at, if you were at
Yeah,
the Hess
bro.
station in Clifton
Oh,
Park
forget
at 9
it.
p.m., you knew
Forget it.
where you were going to wind up going that night.
Yeah,
Like,
you
there was
just
no
went
secret.
there. If all else failed, head to the Hess station.
Was
Somebody's
it
gonna know
always
where
the same kids throwing the house parties near you
No.
guys?
No, it was always one and done. If you threw
Yeah,
one,
no one
house
threw
Yeah.
it
party,
again
Clifton Park,
because
you
when
never
their
threw a second.
parents would come
Well,
home
there
and
were a
see
few
what
that
happened.
did the Antalowitzes were big on the parties. They would always have a party. They would always have something going on. There were a few. What was the one that lived in Country No South? Eric something, Chris. Pasture Eric something. He used to always have keg parties. He always had parties.
Mm.
There was a few that had repetitive parties, and they were actually somewhat respectful. But for some reason, it always seemed to get out of hand.
The
It
one that I
always seemed to get out of
remember
hand.
was the most costly was Will Longobardi because he used to burn
Ooh.
CDs. They were the best. And I just remember at one point people walking around with beer caps underneath their feet throughout the kids' whole hardwood. And then at one point, I'm
Wow.
pretty sure, put it this way, I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever had like a 40-year-old bottle of champagne because they got into the outdoor fridge and people were passing out like anniversary bottles.
Through the window,
Jesus.
through the side window of the garage.
Yo,
Moe Shandon. Moe Shandon.
It was like you look out the window, there was so many people like reaching there. If I felt like Walking Dead, there was like hands coming through the window. Chris is just handing out like anniversary bottles of champagne. Like
Legend,
Wow.
kids were just
Crazy
ready
party.
for anything.
Legend, didn't you
Ruthless.
tell me you went to a party and brought O'Doul's one time and everybody pretended to get fucked up?
Yeah, Brandy Ingersoll, I'll never forget it. She was drinking O'Doul's and she's like, I'm so drunk right now. I was like, bite me.
How do you remember all this? All right. I want to ask her. I'm not done with this Arif situation. I want to know more about this. Well, whatever you want to share. So you're dating. It's official. You're dating somebody.
Yeah, it's official.
Your
I think,
boyfriend
yeah.
and girlfriend, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
allowed to have sex with any other women?
Right. Yeah. What's the right?
I don't think
gonna
I
say
want to have
that's a no.
sex. I'm allowed to do whatever I want, but I don't want to have sex. You know, so it's just to be respectful. But
You don't want to have sex with anyone but her. Is what
Did you
But
give her
her,
your
yeah.
varsity jacket?
yeah, I
Yeah,
gave her my
really.
varsity jacket.
Yeah, really. What does that
It
mean?
smells like a 1979 Bronco. My varsity jacket.
So, and you've known this girl for a long time, or this is a recent date, or that
I've
went
known her for
well?
like a year and a half almost. Yeah, she lives overseas though, so she comes here every
Oh
3 months.
boy, where?
Yeah. In Albania.
Your girlfriend's
Oh,
overseas,
he's got
bro.
an Albanian. Oh
Yep.
boy.
Yep.
Was it like Albanian Tinder you were on or something?
Yeah, well, what happened was I gave her father a couple chickens and a cow. And then she was
Oh,
like,
okay.
take my daughter's hand. It's good. No problem.
Second
Take
time's
it
a
You
away.
can
charm,
have
bro.
it. No problem. I don't mind. Yes.
Well, no, but seriously, did you have to meet her on like a date? Was it like a dating?
No, we
thing?
know it through friends. Like I've known her through
Oh,
my
okay.
my best friend's wife's best friend, and internal circle, the best way. They vet
So
everything
how's
out.
that?
Like we
So how's
mentioned.
that going to work out if this continues?
It's gonna work out just fine.
Oh,
You know,
really?
take it, yeah. You know, just
How
fly her
so?
over here every couple months. You fly her
Oh,
over
and
here.
that's it. This is what
Yeah.
the kind of relationship
Does
you're
she know how
looking
to
for?
speak English?
Yes, she does. Chris, Legend met her. She
Yeah, I
does,
met her. She's great.
Yeah, she's great.
She's
How
already
old
got
is
a
she?
visa.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
she got a
papers.
visa.
She got
Yeah,
a,
she's
she's got a
papers.
MasterCard. She got an Amex.
Yeah,
She's
I'm
fucking got
actually
it all.
using her for her money.
Okay.
Good job.
Same
Put her-
age,
you can put
younger.
her heels
how
on
old?
too to make
Same
you,
age, same age.
5'8".
Same age. No baggage.
You know what's funny? No baggage. You know what's so funny is that like she's the same age as me. As I met other friends and they were like, "Oh, see, you finally met a girl that's your age and can challenge you." I'm like, "No, I don't want a girl to challenge me. It's not why I chose her. It's because she's a good girl and she understands the Reef Leader lifestyle and who I am and how I am and who I am, my personality and whatnot. And that's why I like her, not because she challenges me." That's what I wanted to ask you, Mel. Why do women say right away?
Leader lifestyle.
Reef
The
Leader Haram
Reef Leader
lifestyle.
lifestyle. RLL.
That's
All right,
something
go
I
ahead.
hear from a lot of older women. It's like, don't you want a girl to challenge you? Like, what is that? Why
I
is
think
that
in a way
no-
you guys do. I think in a way you guys
No.
do. I think you wouldn't have much respect for a girl. It'd be like a sexual thing. That's fine. Whatever. You guys can do that. But as far as like putting yourself in a relationship, I think that you do want a woman. I think you want a guy that challenges you too. I think
Pause.
that's cool.
Whoa.
Pause. We don't
what's
want
that
any men to
pause
challenge.
mean? What is that pause? I meant to ask you that. What is this pause thing? you
Pause
do? I
is
don't
when
know.
you say something homo-ish, and we got to let you know that
What
it's
did I
getting a
say
little-
that was homo-ish?
a guy that challenges you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's kind of
Not
egregious
really.
to say.
It's not really. No, it's not.
Yeah,
It doesn't pause for the
like,
pause.
like it could go either way, even though you didn't mean it that way. That's
yeah. So we got to
Okay.
pause
I
you
think
so
you
you
say
can check
pause,
yourself.
like-
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
It's a New
good.
York thing.
I'm good. I don't need to check myself. But, anyways, the point. Now where were we? Now I lost. Oh, I think it's good for you. Wouldn't want some boring ass girl who doesn't challenge you. It's like, okay, Reef, whatever you say, perfect.
Actually,
yes.
you're talking my
I would
language right
love
now.
that.
I would
What?
love that. So
Sounds
great.
like-
But
sounds
that wouldn't
amazing.
last. That wouldn't last.
Oh, I don't know.
Believe it or not, it
Yeah,
did.
but-
It's when marriages were successful.
Yeah. Look at Legend.
I don't know about that.
You know what it is?
I
It's not
think
about
it's good.
challenge. We don't want to be challenged, right? There's no challenging. Like my day consisted of me being on a ladder, and I don't want to be challenged when I come home. And what am I? What are you
Maybe
going to
that's
challenge
not a
me
good
on?
way to. Maybe that's
You
not
know?
a good way to word
Yeah,
it.
sounds
Like,
aggressive.
Yeah.
Challenge.
Yeah, it's very. I wanna
maybe
be
it's
chal-
like you don't
What
want
is
to
this
say
fucking double dare?
Yeah.
It's just, I think she
Physical
just means
challenge.
someone that's
Physical
not going to go along with everything you say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like,
She's gonna
check-
go for the
check you?
physical
Going to
challenge.
have her own opinion, but
Yeah.
I'd prefer it just for her to just sit there and not say anything.
That's
Jimmy's
because
absolutely
he's married
right.
to me. That's because he's married to me, and he's like, never again. Never again. I've been through the girl that challenges me. I'm good. I'm all set. Now I want a girl who
Maybe
just
that's
says,
why it works.
who just says,
Yeah.
yes, Wes. Okay, yes.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's
Great.
like
Yup, you can
Yeah,
cut
Yeah,
that
you
out.
don't even know what that's like.
You guys are gonna get off the stream in 2 seconds.
He has no idea. You'd be so bored with that shit in a month. You'd be like, this is great. And then in a month, you'd be like, this girl's pathetic.
This is my favorite part when we tell
Machado, I
girls what
want
we
your
want,
opinion.
and then they say,
Girls
"No,
have-
that's not
Machado's
what you want."
opinion.
Well,
on that.
I've mentioned this so many times on this podcast. Women have no clue what men really want. Zero.
none.
It's so
0%.
great.
So what am I missing?
We
don't
just
want
told
women
you,
to
and you're
challenge
still
you.
saying that's
So
not what
you
you
really
want.
That's
think
not what
it'd
you want.
that would all have like longevity. You'd want a girl that's just like, okay, yes.
You
whatever
want a girl that
say.
trusts your decisions and understand and respect you as a man to say that I made a
Don't
decision.
you want the?
and-
Wouldn't a woman who has any backbone want the
No,
same?
I would love it if I say, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and the girl goes, "You really think so? That's what you want to do, huh? That's what you want to do? Oh yeah, I would love that
Yeah.
every 5
Yeah, that's-
seconds."
That's
Oh, you
No,
made a
not- that's
decision? Okay,
aggressive.
just
That's
saying,
an
you made a
aggressive.
decision.
That's
Yeah,
aggressive.
but at the
though.
same time, it's like because you're hot. Like if you and I are talking, you automatically, because it's me, are going to challenge it. Where if it was someone else, like if it was
Same.
Reef telling it to you,
Same,
that's
same
not
right
true.
back at you. You do the
Hey.
same shit. You do the same shit with me. So
Anyway, the point is, no, we don't
Exactly.
want to be challenged. We want you to trust our decision, not be involved, have to
Same.
get involved with everything.
I think that's the perfect way to put that.
That's it.
okay, and
End of
I do
story.
trust
And
Wes's
trust us
opinion,
with
but
certain types of things, not think you like if you want to handle shit you know more about, but when someone knows and has like done
Okay.
certain things and been a part of it, we have more knowledge on that. That should be
and it
let
could go
us
both
handle
ways,
that.
and that could
And
go
it can,
both
and
ways.
it can, but if you had more knowledge on me with something, then I would let you handle it.
Okay.
Yeah, like if we were like, oh, tell us how
But
to
I
make a
think you think
sandwich.
you know everything. That's
If I
the
was
problem.
gonna ask you,
I
hey Mel,
wouldn't
how do I
challenge
protect
you
my
on that.
eyes the best? Number 54 for your Chicago Bulls.
Yo,
Really?
Rashada, you should be playing that Bulls entrance theme
Okay,
song right
okay.
now.
Anyways, on to the next subject. Oh my God.
Actually, when Mel comes on the show, we should
I
play
would
that
go do that.
music. That's
I like it. I like it. I want to see if I can even find it.
Wow. All I'm trying to do is cover up myself a little bit. Like I said, next
Put
time I'm just
clear
gonna wear a
glasses
fucking
on. How is
ski
that
mask.
covering your face up?
I'm gonna wear a ski mask next time.
The Pooh
That'll
Shiesty
be
mask.
hot.
You got to put it on.
Like temperature wise.
What is it?
All right, we'll go on to the next topic. It's Halloween time, guys. So Halloween is a lot different than we were growing up, right? So you guys have kids. I don't have kids at all. What's the difference now than we were growing up? When like you guys can't even send your kids out for trick or treating because you guys are all scared of pedophiles now, right?
No.
Yeah, we got to go with them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
but
they
no,
do
I
this
wouldn't
like
be
whole
scared
like
to
trunk
let
or
them
treat
go.
now, right? Don't they do this
Not
like
in my
trunk or treat?
neighborhood.
Trunk or treat.
I don't
They
know if
do
that's
that.
still that's like more for the little kids, not their like 11,
Yeah.
11, 10-year-olds. I don't think they're
They
doing
still
that.
do that. They usually do that with like the school and stuff. They'll do like churches, schools, stuff like that. But neighborhoods still do the whole thing.
They still go out and trick or treat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll still go with them.
I do, yes. But if they were like the age they are now, or maybe a year older, I'd probably let them go by themselves with their friends. I would never, like, it would be a group of them or something. I never went alone. When I was a kid, did you guys? I always went with a group.
Yeah, we went deep all the
Yeah,
time.
So it's not like you
Of course.
never went alone.
We just kind of walk down the street with a beverage and they go, we're not like
Yeah.
walking with them to the door behind them for everything. Just
Yeah.
kind of in the area.
But we live in a safe, let's put it this way. We live in a pretty safe area.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
other people, I can't speak for them.
But
I
I
would
still
say
wouldn't
no.
be comfortable just letting them out at this age in the dark,
Yeah.
roaming around.
That's
Yeah.
another thing too. I feel like they don't even like once it gets dark out, no one's trick or treating anymore.
Yeah, it did. That's what I
slows
noticed right
down
away.
pretty quick.
But we always went out and wanted to go to the creepy guy's house over there and see if he tried to put razor blades in our chocolates. Like, we never ate them, but we were like,
That's such a
let's see
myth,
what this
dude.
guy.
That never.
know, right?
Yeah, did that ever
No one's
happen?
putting. No one's putting
No.
fentanyl in candy. It's just old wives.
Well, actually, there was a
Yeah, it
person
is.
on my not my street that I grew up on, but like a couple streets over, got arrested a few years ago for putting shit in.
Wow.
Yeah, his
People
his
actually
initials
do
were
it.
CM.
I gotta look it up.
Like what? What was he putting? In?
What was he?
I
putting?
can't remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up the story. One sec.
That sounds like someone that got really high and then by accident left their drugs near their candy.
That's what I think it was.
That's what it is. No one's giving away free drugs.
No.
When's the last time you saw
So
someone giving away
expensive.
their drugs?
It's like that
Really?
myth that everybody was like, oh, they're putting cocaine in the weed. I'm like, first of all, you guys don't know what drug dealers do. No one's wasting expensive cocaine on marijuana.
Really?
I
At all,
really want this
ever.
person to be high, man.
Yeah, as a drug dealer, putting cocaine in the weed is
Yeah,
That would make
like
no
they're
sense.
fucking Willy Wonka making a golden
Yeah.
ticket in the chocolate bar.
Mhm.
Crazy.
think of all the dumb shit they told us in those Dare programs. I know you guys had Dare, right? You guys had Dare growing up, right?
Yeah.
I always saw the Dare truck. I don't ever remember the cops coming in.
You don't remember the
Oh
dog?
yeah,
the
they
big
did.
dog
I
that they
remember
had?
that.
I don't
remember that.
remember them ever coming into health class.
Oh, we had to write a dare essay and like what we learned and all that. Oh yeah. My kid Gates took it, I think.
I didn't.
I don't think you did. Sorry. Yeah.
Are you guys
It's-
dressing up with your kids, or you guys are your kids are too
No.
old now, right? Like your kids are too old. But
No,
Chato,
they dressed up. Oh,
No,
yeah,
do
but
we dress?
we're doing a family one this year.
Oh, you are.
oh look at Chato's cousin.
What is this?
Yeah, so this was my hometown.
Look at
a few
this
years-
dude.
2019. Someone was
See what I'm
arrested
talking? But
for-
it says allegedly.
Allegedly.
Did he
I
ever?
don't know.
Did he ever
And
get
what did
found
they say
guilty?
he did? What did they
Put
say he
razor
did?
blades in the chocolate.
Razor-
Nah, bro. This is a
razor
personal.
blades
This is
found
a
in
Be more,
personal
handbags.
beef.
get an original idea, dude. Come on.
No, listen. They had. This is definitely an ex-girlfriend, and
Yeah,
she called
right.
the cops on him. Reported. He knew
Yeah,
this.
right. Totally.
Allegedly.
I don't
Sounds
really
good,
believe
looks
that.
good.
Although we did have a person in our neighborhood, I was just telling Wes today, these people that live down the road, they put a sign. I don't know if they're like Jehovah's Witnesses or whatever, but they put a yard stake in their lawn. Like you would put like an election sign that says Halloween and it says check mark, fear, check mark, death, check mark. Like they like basically do not ring our fucking doorbell or we're going to shoot you. Like don't dare. They already put it out. Like, don't come to our house on Halloween.
I don't think they're
That's-
gonna shoot it.
Are you guys putting out a pail
right, well-
so they don't ring your doorbell and just putting out
Well,
a
we
pail
do
of
only
chocolates out
because
there?
we're not home. We're not home. 'cause
Can't
we're
do
out with
that,
our
bro.
kids.
You're literally
I wouldn't
just
do that.
you're inviting some kid to take the whole
Shout out
candy.
to
and
Yeah,
go
they-
go
They
follow
don't. Though.
find
They
them.
They don't. It's not that way.
It's not-
honestly.
they're- The kids are younger, and the neighborhood
Yeah.
we're in, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
All
Juan,
right. You guys got a
doesn't
ring
even have
cam?
that
I want to put this to the
Yeah.
test this year. All right, we're gonna see. Candy's gone this year.
I would never do it.
No.
I don't trust fucking people.
Bro, who
Bro,
gives a
and you
fuck?
know what? If
If
you're one of
someone
those
dumps
people-
the whole
Who,
thing
yeah,
in
if
their
somebody
bag, who
does it,
gives
they
a
know we
shit?
left
It's-
a thing out there. Like, okay,
Yeah.
we tried. We
One
tried.
year I became like an old man. Like I saw the kids just taking a bunch of chocolates. I opened the door. I'm like, "Hey, come on! What the fuck?" And the kid was like, "You want me to put it back?" I'm like, and then when he said that, I was like, "No, I don't want you to put it back. Go ahead, kid. Get out of here." I was like, "Save some for the rest of them."
Oh,
And
I
he's
would have
like,
done the same thing. I'd be pissed too if I caught somebody doing it. But as long as I don't
Listen,
catch you
If
doing
it's a
it.
little kid that's doing it, I wouldn't get upset. But
Okay.
Well,
I
no.
feel like
Here's-
these
here's what it's
videos
a-
that are doing it, these
Yeah,
kids
it's
are
a
like
17-year-old
16,
kid.
17-year-olds.
yeah,
Yeah.
right. Oh, it's always the older.
41-year-old Reef leader.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you right now, if you're 18 years old and you do any type of damage on my porch,
You're getting a
I
Spartan
mean-
kick to the chest. 100%.
you're gonna never do it. You're not gonna ever do it to my house again.
No.
So
There's a
what are you
cutoff.
going to do on Halloween, Chris? Are you going out and leaving candy or what's your plan?
No. So we go out early with the kids, and then we come back, and then I usually sit on the porch, like pretending I'm like, like a stuffed Michael Myers mask, and I just scare the shit out of parents. and
No,
kids
you
for the rest of the
don't.
time. That's my favorite thing to do.
His kids are going to be wearing a free Palestine shirt.
So take my kids early, and then come back and hand out candy. So we
Okay.
normally put a sign on the door. It's like, trick or treating ourselves. Be back around 6.
Come back.
Don't fucking damage my house.
Yeah, right. Not trying to avoid your ring. We're just out doing it.
I noticed
ourselves.
You know
the
what I
older-
don't understand? How people don't realize that you don't have to ring the doorbell for it to record.
Yeah,
People
don't get
still
that.
don't
Yeah.
understand that. Like, I get people coming up and that are still like talking into my ring, like, I don't think they're home. Should we ring the doorbell? And like, you get their whole 30 seconds on camera.
Yeah. Well, I don't have the ring. We have the ring, but you have to pay extra if you want the
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's $7 for the
yeah.
support the podcast so Wes and Mel can get their ring cameras
Yeah,
on the
good-
cloud.
right. Can
Yeah,
somebody
send us
buy a
donations. Yeah, buy them a year of this cloud recording so they can get
Yeah,
everybody.
we
in
need to-
before
I don't
the-
Yeah,
really
why don't
care
you?
that
Why don't you
much.
have that?
Yeah,
I don't
come
know.
on.
I just never saw the need for it. Do we really need
Then
that?
what's the point of
What-
even
yeah.
having a ring
Yeah,
camera? You're not
Because
home.
if somebody comes to the door, you can if I'm standing with my phone, it'll let me know. But if I
defeating
don't
the
catch
purpose.
it live,
Make sure you sign up for that tomorrow.
okay.
Literally, as a matter of fact, I think I even got a coupon to give you. To you
Can
guys
I
for
grab your
$40
credit card
the
for that?
year.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying for it. Because I
Grab
don't
a
think it's-
promo code Haram Life, 20% off for the year.
Is
I'll
it
grab
a
it.
monthly thing, or can you just
No,
pay
pay
it?
for
I
the
don't
year,
know.
bro.
I think
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
telling
do
you
it.
right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
pay
put
for
it
the
on the card, the Southwest.
I'll put it on the Southwest
Yeah,
card.
there you
That'll go towards
since
our
you
point.
since you can't pay for that.
But think about when we were younger, we didn't really worry about how many people were fucking creeps, and we had no clue when we were younger, right? Right now, you can like log in and see who's a fucking like sex
Yeah.
offender and know not to go to
But
that
they were
house.
still around. Trust me. Like people are like,
Yeah, no, it's
this
not like
wasn't
creeps
this way
just
back in
came
the day.
around.
It's like, no, it was. We just didn't know
Oh.
about it.
You mean the guy that invited me in was a creep?
No, but it's just funny how people are like, this wasn't
At your
happening
asshole.
back. Yeah. This wasn't happening back when I was little. It's like, no, it was. You just
He's like,
didn't know about it.
I got Tootsie Rolls for you. Come here.
Oh, dear.
Stick your finger in the hole. Now you got a Tootsie Roll.
Anyways.
You're gay.
But-
Pause. Pause.
That's definitely a pause. 100%. That was
Pause.
egregious.
Oh, pause, please, on that
Pause.
one.
Yeah. So I want to talk about the Will and Jada Pinkett Smith really bad. Do you not? Can we talk about that or no?
Of course, we can talk about
You guys
whatever
all
you
know
want.
what's
You are the
going
guest of honor. You know, you just decide anything we want to talk about, but you got to put your
Perfect.
glasses on.
Okay, hold on. Hold on a minute.
Oh my God! What's with this?
Hold on. She's got to. She got
I
to
made you a
reestablish the
painting.
back. She's got to tighten the elastic in the back.
Who's your muse?
Welcome to the Haram Life Podcast. I'm your host, Arif Lita, and tonight this
We're
is
about
what
to
we're
do
doing.
some house cleaning. Go buy a
Yeah,
t-shirt.
we got it first. We
Yeah,
got to do
hit-
some house
hit the
cleaning. Go
like
on, buy your
button.
t-shirt.
I don't think
Support the
Wes saw it. Wes,
fam.
could you not see it? It's just
What?
your son is literally in the background, sitting on the couch like a
Oh yeah,
naked
he's staring
Frenchman.
at me. He's staring at me.
Like a what?
That's why-
I didn't
so
see
what-
it. I didn't
Dude,
see
it literally looked like Mel's in one of those classes where she like paints the
Painting.
naked model.
There he
That's
is.
all we
Yeah.
saw. That's why we were all laughing.
Here he is, staring at me. Literally.
I'm pretty sure
staring
everyone
at
also
me.
saw it. The fact that Wes didn't say, I knew he didn't actually see
Yeah, I
it
was
all.
looking down.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah,
you want
he's
to talk
very
about the
Okay, I
Will
want to
Smith,
talk
Jada-
about. So
all right.
you guys know what's going on. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I
What's
mean,
going on?
Yeah, what
we've all
happened?
seen it.
So
I don't
she's
think we
trying.
pay much
Okay, so
attention to it.
Jada's come out with some. She's trying to get her ass back in the limelight. She needs more. She needs attention, and she's got a book she's coming out with. I don't even know what the fucking thing's about, but she's been promoting it on everything. You know, anything she can get on. And basically, what started, I believe, was when she was on the Today Show. Was her first interview, and then she's going on anything she can get on. And oh my God, this girl is just insane. Like she needs to be committed. Like there's something going on with her. Like I don't understand how Will Smith is allowing this to happen. Like they're married and they're not married, and they were married at this point, but then they separated, but they were still living together, but they're in a loving relationship. Like she makes no sense. If you watch these interviews, it's like your mind is like, what?
It's
And
all
then you got-
ritual.
Oh,
It's all
Have
humiliation
you watched them?
rituals. It's all humiliation rituals.
Yeah,
Also, this
it's
guy
all
smacked.
What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean? What did you say that?
Well, you know, when
he's
you
basically got to be humiliated. It's like his payment back to Hollywood for the successful career that he's had. Think
When
about
does,
it.
Yeah.
when does it stop though? I mean, the dude's gonna kill himself. It's got like.
Oh my
I
God.
honestly think that she's hiding a secret from him because
Yeah.
you know there was
Oh,
years that the
100%
guy liked
she's-
to,
Look,
you know,
We know
he
Will's
liked
gay.
a little bit of the, you know, the
Yeah.
salt lick. You know what I mean? That's what I heard about
He's got a
Will
little
Smith.
sugar in the tank.
Pause.
Yeah.
What's that?
Pause.
Jada probably put those rumors out there though.
Probably.
No, dude,
No,
he's definitely
no.
gay.
He's
I
definitely
don't know.
got some
She's
like.
a fame
got a little
whore.
sugar
That
in the tank.
girl. I mean, go back to making movies, honey, please. Oh, that's right. You didn't make any, so
She
you
still
got.
got that alopecia.
Oh
no,
my
that's
God,
it. Her hair grew back,
please.
bro.
So what the
She
fuck was
never
that?
had alopecia. She claimed she had alopecia. She shaved right. She still had stubble on her head. That's not alopecia. That's
The
not
craziest thing
alopecia.
is they let that guy give after smacking Chris Rock. They let him give a speech, and you saw everybody in the crowd like, "Oh my God, this is amazing!" Everybody
Apparently,
just
they
clapped.
weren't
Yeah,
together at that point.
yeah,
They weren't
exactly.
together, but she talked about that. Of course, we have to ask you about your Oscar and what happened at the Oscars a few years ago. Now we're still talking about this because she's got to promote her book. So she's like, well, we weren't together, and Will asked me to go to the Oscars, and we're in a loving relationship. So, you know, we're trying to make it work. The verbiage she uses is so like, what? You got to watch them. And she's like, so we went and she plays stupid. I don't even know what was going on. I thought they were playing around. I thought it was a skit. And then Will went up there and when he came back to the table, I said, did you just punch Chris? Wait, you don't like Chris? She's playing all stupid. She had no idea that they had a problem. You guys haven't seen any of these interviews?
Hold on, I
that
got
she's
a
like,
clip of one of her.
Please, God.
Let's play one of these clips of her talking. So we
Chris,
get
have anyone
she's
seen it?
Yeah, I've seen her talk about how she's. I only saw like the transcript that said that.
I thought she
couldn't
said that
believe he
they're
said
not
it
married.
called his wife. It was
Here
the
we go,
first
we got
time he
this
called
one
me
right
his
here.
wife in 5 years.
Oh, here's her
Well,
alopecia.
looked
Notice he has
back and was
stubble.
trying to give me whatever the hell it was I was asking for. He wouldn't have been able to accomplish it anyway. Because if I'm not connected to myself, if I don't have a good relationship with me, there's nothing he can do.
Nobody cares.
So I was gonna be asked out
Nobody
anyway.
cares.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's part of the journey.
That bottom
Bro, that
picture
movement,
looked like when I
everybody's
pull
always
my
trying to
ball
find
out
the
away
good
from
guys.
Even
my
just
ball.
like the way
Stories.
she
There's no good
talks,
guys
she's
in
got
life.
this like air
We're all
about her.
wounded
Like,
She looks like she should be fucking starving with flies around
And
her
so
head.
it took me a
Yeah.
long time to realize
Flies
it is
in her
not
eyes.
his responsibility.
For just $20
If we
a
can
month.
connect on
He can
a
help.
if we can
He
connect
can
on an
Impossible.
alternate planet, I'm not interested.
But it took me forever.
I don't understand why she
Hard-headed,
talks like she's a
stubborn,
70-year-old
because
elder now.
that
oh, she
romantic
loves
idea.
herself. She's
And that's
so
why I
in love
talk
with
about
herself.
checking the boxes.
Who are
Would love to
you?
shave her head.
What movies have you been in? Who
Even
are
she kind
you?
of ruined it
You
up.
get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's
What
because
dream do you
Will was
have?
doing what he wanted to do.
Yeah, because he's a goddamn star.
He was
I
making himself
can't.
happy.
Nobody cares.
He says that to you, doesn't he? He says,
Who's this
when
guy?
you
We should be
separate,
interviewing her.
He says he wants you to go and
He's like,
Nobody cares if you and
Gotta
Will
be
Smith
gay
are
from
together,
Britain,
honey.
He
Nobody.
wants you to go
and how did you receive that?
suck on
How'd you
another
receive-
man's penis.
not them.
Oh, she laughed at that.
She
shit.
laughed at
Okay,
it.
do you
She
have
was like,
enough?
"Ah,
We need a
fuck."
clip of her being interviewed. Arif, can you pull one up real quick? the
That was
Today
enough
Show?
for me.
This is
Yeah,
terrible.
come on.
This is
Come on.
All you're gonna do is talk over it anyway.
This is my
Yeah.
show. This is my show.
It's not
Will
your
Remember?
show.
Smith, the most challenged fucking husband on the planet.
Put the glasses back on now.
That guy's a fucking pussy, bro.
No,
Oh,
that-
beyond.
see, that's what we
Yeah.
try to
She's
say.
got to know
He's-
something about him that's
He's
Yeah.
clearly
so
a
deep
broken
and
man
dark,
at the
bro.
very
Oh
least.
my God. He's like sitting in a corner somewhere, like in the fetal position. She is his bitch, or he is her bitch. And she thinks
Yeah, he
she's
really
like
is.
it. It's like, honey,
Yeah.
who are you?
Bro,
Nobody
Will Smith could have had
cares.
what's that girl, that hot chick, Margot Robbie. There was supposed to be rumors that they
Oh,
two were
really?
fucking. Bro, Will Smith.
Yeah,
dropped
but
a
Margot doesn't
snow
have a dick.
princess. Yeah, that's the problem.
That's the problem. Will just gotta come out of the closet. He'll be so much happier.
And not only that, he'd be so much more famous after that.
Oh,
At this
nah.
age? I mean, I won't
I
watch
don't think
Independence
there's
Day
been a
too,
lot
but
of hate on these interviews. I don't think anyone is buying her shit. I really don't. Everyone's hating on her. Like, what the fuck?
Why
is, this lady
is
talking
he
about?
still like with her though?
I don't
understand that.
know.
Like
I don't know.
she's got to have
Crazy.
something on him.
we got 15
I
people
don't-
watching. Hey, hit that like button. Get these numbers up. by the
Hit
way.
that like button.
Hit that
Show
like
us the
button.
love.
Show us the love. Put us on there. We got Mel in the house.
Yeah, it's just nuts.
Angry.
It's really
Angry
nuts.
about it.
Oh, it gets me really going. I can't stand her. Oh,
But you know, on a man's side, so we can like put this in perspective. Like, this is why it's so important to pick the right person, right? In the long run, like this.
yeah,
is
but
what
you don't
we
know
talk
if they're
about.
gonna go AWOL like this. What if she was normal and now she's lost it?
She was never normal.
No,
I
there
don't
be
know.
Red flags from the beginning. Tupac
Yeah.
probably killed himself.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
Oh, speaking about red flags, Legend, you mentioned something. Let's get another new topic going. What are some red flags in a woman's bedroom when you walk in? Legend, I'll start with you. Then I'll go to
Stuffed
Shadow.
animals on the bed.
Always in
Oh,
that top. Always in that top drawer. If she's got rubbers in the top drawer,
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
If she's got rubbers in the nightstand, it's on, bro.
Well, you
Yes.
know it's on, but you also know it's a red flag.
Absolutely.
that's the red flag for me.
Okay, Machado.
Shadow, what do you think?
Actually, it's stuff that should be in a garbage can, like used like cotton
Oh,
swabs and stuff like
I
that.
like that.
Or
I
it's
like
just like
that.
lying around. I can't like.
Yeah, she didn't put it in
Phil,
the
What was the,
trash.
que-
It
what was
too
the
late.
question?
What are some red
Red flags
flags?
out for a
Like when
second.
you were younger, you go into like a girl's bedroom.
Her bed
Yeah.
not being made. Don't fucking talk to me if your bed's not made. You're a fucking disgusting, lazy piece of shit.
Yeah. Arif.
I'm gonna go if she has a believe thing on her anywhere in her room. If it says believe,
I
If
like
it says
it.
believe
Live,
anywhere
laugh,
in that room,
love.
Live,
live,
laugh, yeah,
Live, laugh, love.
go
Grateful,
fuck yourself.
blessed.
Okay. Yeah, that means she's a whore if she has believe because she's believing in her whoreness.
Yeah, right.
No, she's believing she's not a whore. But, she
But the
is.
stuffed animals is good though. It's
The
definitely
stuffed
true.
animals, right? That's
Yeah.
a big one. If I see people with those fucking stuffed animals in the back of their car, I'm like, this guy's an asshole. There's no way they're normal.
Bro, first of all, if
There's
a
no
man
way.
has stuffed
When have you
animals in
seen
his
a
bed-
guy with stuffed animals in the back?
I'm not
of
saying
his
a guy,
car?
but anyone that has, like, they stick those
People who drive
bobbleheads-
Jeeps, they fucking do
They
weird
do
shit
that all
like
the
that.
time.
women who drive Jeeps love other women.
Mini ducks, the ducks you get out of the machines, they collect those, they line them up on their dashboard. You've
Never
never
seen that. Talk more about this.
I feel the
Oh
same
my
way about like the
gosh.
hat. Like they got 4 hats. In the back.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Why are you collecting stuff?
Like we get it. You're a
and
Yankee
showing them off in your
Giants.
car.
Like,
You're a loser who uses a crane claw machine and collects them and puts them in your car.
You know what I hate more than any type of hat is that big fucking sun hat, bro. I want to fucking just rip it off.
That
and just hit
women
you with
wear?
it, bro. Yeah, that big hat, bro. That's enough. All right,
I like
take it
those.
easy there, fucking. The
Like
Jackie
the
Kennedy.
Kentucky Derby hats.
Yeah,
and
they
shit.
think they're going
Yeah,
to the
those big
races.
sun
Yeah,
hats.
wear
Like
that-
they're
yeah.
they're
I
at
know
the
what you're
fucking
talking
local fucking pool,
Exactly.
and they're
You
wearing
wanna-
this big sun
You
hat.
want to wear that
Take it
because you're
down
going
a
to
notch.
Travers and you're a
Yeah, you
horse
go to
realtor,
Travers or you're at the
CP,
only place
no
that's
Yeah, but
appropriate is
dude, come
the
on. Even-
racetrack or the beach. That's it. Those are the
Even the
appropriate
beach.
places.
Relax. You got a fucking umbrella. What do you need this hat for?
No, I like the hat at the beach. I like
Well, if you
that.
got
Oh,
you better make your own money then.
Yeah.
You better be making 7 figures a year. You want to wear that stupid fucking hat.
okay, and one more thing I just want to hit on, then you guys can talk about whatever you want. The Travis Kelce and Taylor thing, I know it's washed up now, but do you think it's real or
No.
fake?
It's fake. 100% fake.
Okay, Arif, fake, Chris. Fake or real?
Me?
Yeah.
It's fake. It's fake as the COVID shot.
This has already been. We all feel the same way about this.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It's not any.
I will say that
Jimmy's
my
right, no one
my
cares.
wife's because this must have been a thing this past week where they had like relationship people like looking at them the way they
Oh.
were holding their hands and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like I don't understand
What a
how that's
bunch of
even a thing,
nonsense.
but it's clearly that they're just using each other to like NFL is probably paying her.
Yeah, it's a whole
I'll tell you right
stunt.
now who's going to break her
Kelsey's a
off,
little
though.
puppet bitch.
I'm
That's
making a
what it comes
prediction.
down
What
to.
a
I am making-
disappointment.
I am making a prediction. Zach Wilson will break her off in the near future.
Really?
No doubt about it. No
Why?
doubt about it. Because that boy's got that dog in him. He's gonna
What?
get that. Guy
He only-
played
he only bangs
unbelievable.
moms, though.
Bro, he's getting
How
close.
old
She
is
looks
he?
like a
Like
mom.
is he like a stud or something? He's not.
24.
No, he's just
Better
a little.
looking than
He's
Travis.
just a
frat boy
regular
looking.
dude, right?
No, he's
He
a
looks
football
so
player.
young.
Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, he's a football player.
Yeah, I know who he is. I know who he is. He looks so young. Is he like a player type? He looks like a dork to me.
Yeah, he's a Mormon, so
Oh, okay. He looks dorky to me.
he can play that role.
Mm.
You know, like, oh, I don't do this a lot.
And Taylor Swift, of all people, why does she need any more publicity or money?
No,
If
no,
you're gonna-
she's 100% getting paid by the NFL.
But why? She's got so much money. Put them with somebody who needs notoriety. Who does this woman doesn't need any more
It
publicity.
only makes her brand bigger.
Yeah,
to
it's
get-
better
I
for her
guess.
brand.
Yeah, like ESPN, like having her like on the act,
Exactly. It's put her on
headlines
every
like
now
during a
she's
game,
actually on
like,
the sports networks.
makes
Okay,
no
well,
sense.
Just
The girl
broadens
makes
her.
enough money to spend in 5 people's lifetimes. Forget it,
And she
500.
still
It's
needs a
never
man.
enough. It's never enough.
And she
Oh,
still
come
needs a man.
And she can't keep one because there's something going on there. She's
Probably
weird.
getting-
Well,
Oh,
she's
probably
she's
getting-
probably disgusting. And
She's probably
She's
getting
not
a
even-
piece-
she's
a
not
piece of
even-
every-
I'm sorry, but I don't think
She's
she's.
shaped like a little boy, bro.
Do you guys think she's attractive?
No,
she's
I don't.
disgusting.
No.
I like her
Yeah,
money. Her
there's
money
just-
makes her
Not my
very
style.
attractive.
Probably lays there like a
She's
mannequin.
not a good-looking girl. I mean, she's pretty, but it's just like she's not.
She's not
hot.
pretty. There's nothing pretty about
She's
her.
not the most
Yeah.
famous chick on the planet. Pretty, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's-
Yeah, no.
Yeah, she's no like
No,
Shakira.
exactly. Yeah, she's.
She doesn't hold a candle to like Jennifer.
No.
And I
Lopez
don't
or
get the
anything like
hype.
that.
People are going to probably hate me for this, but I'm not a Taylor. I think her music sucks. Sucks.
I don't understand her music.
I don't even know
I don't get it.
a single song she's
I
actually.
don't get it.
I don't know any songs from Taylor Swift. I went to the Devils game this weekend. And they put it like the song of the night was a Taylor Swift song, and everybody in the place booed it. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, everybody in the Prudential Center was booing like crazy.
Because everyone sees what's going on with it, dude. She's
probably getting booed at the stadiums at this point.
I'll
if
tell
she
you
goes
what,
to games.
hockey should have actually paid for Taylor. They could use it.
But
They
you know
could
what though?
definitely
When
use
you go
some
live to a
publicity.
hockey game, it really is the best sport live. I'm
Yeah.
not
That's
gonna lie.
true. That's true.
completely
I just
different.
can't watch it on TV, dude. It's like watching
No, I
paintball
can't watch it
for
on.
me.
But like, if you go to a hockey game live, it's one of the best experiences.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't been in a while, and then I went to the Devils game this weekend, and I was like, dude, these guys are fucking good, man. Like,
yeah,
I was
because
like,
you
holy
want
shit.
it's a fast sport with minimal stoppage. Where at home you can watch a football game because you can be up in the kit. You know,
Yeah, they
doing
just have the
whatever.
music going. It's just a good thing to watch.
Football
live.
games are the worst live because
Yeah,
then
they're
you got to
not
deal with
that great.
the
Yeah.
commercial breaks and shit that you don't realize when you're sitting at home or
Yeah. I totally agree with you. Football, I went to one football game recently. It's okay, but hockey I've never been. I really want
tailgating.
tailgating, right?
You went to 2.
I went to 2. Excuse me.
Yep, your kid checking. You see that?
You went to 2.
Go to bed.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
Why
is
is
No,
the
he
kid
still
up?
can't.
still
He can't.
up?
He's waiting
That's some
for me
bad
to get-
parenting right there.
I'm gonna
He's
have
waiting to get
probably
paid.
get
Right,
off
then
in
you
a
then
minute.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna have
then
to-
you gotta leave.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna have
gotta
to
get
cut
off.
you. I know it's terrible. I know you guys are gonna be like so heartbroken, but I'm gonna have to leave in a minute because this kid will not. He's sitting here
Yeah,
next
no.
to me.
They gotta go
watching
to
me.
bed. They got school tomorrow.
What are you gonna give him a little nani song?
He
so
goes,
can
I
go to
don't know
bed?
what to do. He doesn't know what to do without me. See all
Seagal
these
Nani
men.
Nani song.
Nani.
That should be the intro song.
Well, you're probably going to talk politics. What
Can
are
we
we
get
on
Seagal
today?
on this show? Is there any chance to get Seagal on this show?
Oh my God, the
Bro,
guy's like,
you're the
"Hey,
one.
That would be the best.
You got the connections
You're
with
going to
Russia,
hear
bro.
that guy
You're the
drop
one.
dead like Suzanne Summers the other day. Watch.
God
All this
forbid.
stuff.
Whoa. Why would you put that
Whoa.
out in the universe?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
I can't believe she just.
She wants Seagal to drop
Do you
dead
know
like
any of
Susan
those
Summers?
movies I had
Like-
to watch when I was first dating Wes? Oh, this is the best movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
and you
look what
learned
you wound
something
up.
from all that. Look how
Yeah,
you
how
wound
many
up
of
with
them
two
did you
beautiful
actually
kids
get
and a happy
through?
marriage.
I really
Wow.
hope we could get
Yeah,
Seagal on the
right.
show, man.
Yeah.
How many of those did you actually get through and watch? All right.
Oh, I
The
watched
ones
them.
over there. Gone.
No,
we
bro,
watched
they're entertaining.
Oh,
The
yeah.
good
Sometimes it-
ones.
It was put you in some kind of Aikido situation. He's like, punch me. Go ahead, punch me.
No, I did watch. They're not bad. They're not bad.
Snidgees.
They're funny. They're almost like funny. You know, you get a laugh out of
You
them.
got the balls. Wes and I could literally have a 90-minute conversation just using Seagal.
Yeah, just
lines.
going back and forth
my
with Seagal
God.
lines.
And
It's
would-
like
and it
our
would make sense. It
generation
would be
grew
in
up on those
context.
movies,
You
right?
tell
Like
your asshole
Bloodsport and
boss that
Seagal
no
movies.
one-
Under
like,
Siege. Who was the blonde in Under Siege? The hot blonde.
The
She was,
Playboy model.
Christy.
You gotta
Erica
see her.
Elena.
She's like 300
Erica
pounds.
Elenook.
Oh,
Seagal was
boy.
like, which chick do I want to
Wes,
bang
where
this
did
year?
you
I'll put
pull
this chick
that
on.
one out of? Holy shit.
His spank
Eric.
bank.
Right out of the
I know my
spank
Seagal.
bank.
She was in-
Yeah, really.
No, I
That was a
wasn't really
permanent
into her.
staple.
I wasn't
Wes
really
just went
into
right to
her.
the spank bank. He's like, hey, let's make a left drop.
Erica Elena.
I didn't even hear what you said.
He
Listen,
knew that name.
in Under Siege, she had some nice hammers on her, but she had that short
Ew.
lesbian dyke cut, bro.
Hammer?
I
Oh,
wasn't
Yeah.
she
into
had big
that.
boobs.
Wait, was that a taboo? Is that-
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it
What's
was.
taboo?
I
The
didn't
short
like
hair
that
with the
he-
big hammers worked for
I
a
didn't
long
like that
time.
he
Bo
said-
Derek? How about Bo Derek?
didn't like that
bro?
he
Yeah,
said
I'm not into that
hammers.
though. Her
The Bo
hammers.
Derek look.
Yeah, you don't say hammers. Okay.
What do we say then? Hammers is a great word.
Breasts.
No,
Breasts
that
is-
sounds gay.
No, hammers.
Hammers. Well, you sound like a
Scumbags.
scumbag.
Yeah, but when we're
okay?
talking to guys,
She's
like,
gonna
you
want
want
to
to really
do yourself, scumbag.
Scumbag.
hey, scumbag.
I want to
She
see
had some-
Richie.
Bro, she had some hammers on her. Get the hell out of
Knockers.
here.
Becky's right.
Hammers.
Knockers.
Knockers.
Rack.
Nice
Rack.
rack.
Think of some
Yeah.
other words. I'm trying to think of
Becky,
words.
that's a
I like.
good
Hands.
rack. I like
Some
that one.
pans on her.
She got a
Some
rack.
Some
Yeah.
milk
This
feeders.
one. Rack is definitely like saved for like a girl. It's like total white trash blonde. Like in
I
the
don't like
40s.
rack. I don't like rack at all.
Hey, she
Like
got a nice
rack.
rack. Hey,
She got a
Yeah,
nice
rack.
My old lady.
and my old lady got a nice rack.
If I said tits, I would have gotten in trouble.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Tits
Tits I don't
is
like.
played out too.
You know what's
Yeah, tits is
okay
played
with
out.
me? Just boobs. Boobs.
No, that's
No.
terrible. That's like
That's
what you say to
terrible.
your kids.
Yeah, little kid.
Yeah. Imagine
little
dirty
kid.
talking to a girl and be
Okay,
like,
you're
"You
not.
have
I'm not
really nice
asking you that. I'm
boobs."
saying what I think is safe for Wes to say that I'm not going to get upset about.
That's almost as cringy as boobies.
Yeah. Hey, I like your bubbas.
Oh,
Nice
trying to think what I
bubbas.
like. Hammers.
Hammers.
Hammers. Look at Effie.
Hammers
goes
Look at
good.
Effie.
Hammers.
'Cause then
Effie
you-
knows what's up.
You can
Effie
call-
knows
hammers,
about
bro.
hammers. Trust me.
You call your
Wow,
cock a
Effie. All right.
hammer.
Well, prove it.
Oh no,
Hey,
she's married.
You
Get
don't
lay
talk,
off.
You don't talk to her
Okay.
like that, Arif.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
God.
appropriate.
I saw
Jesus
something. I got
Christ.
excited. All right.
You
were
better slow
protecting
your roll.
everybody.
You're in a relationship now.
You watch your
Yeah.
goddamn mouth.
You watch your mouth, motherfucker.
No one talks to Effie like that.
Yeah, no one
No.
talks that. All right. Didn't know we were protecting everybody. Okay,
Lesson-
great.
So she
lesson
probably
learned,
liked-
Arif.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, see, now the truth comes out.
Oh, here we go.
Whatever.
She's hitting her husband. I'm right, honey. I'm gonna go for a jog real quick and warm up your
Yeah.
dessert.
And she's texting on the Haram Life chat.
All right, I'm gonna go in a minute, but wait, I want to play a quick game with you. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's
Will you
go. We
do
love
my, you're
games
gonna
on
do
this
my
show.
game? Will you do my
Yeah,
game?
okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. This one is we're gonna do a game, and the first person I'm gonna ask you each a question, and you just have to answer. Okay. So Arif,
Go ahead.
would you rather have sex with your lover once a week or 22 times every month?
22 times every month.
Okay.
That's the dumbest question ever. Of course.
I don't know.
would wanna
This
have
is
22.
just a question that I have.
Well,
Chris.
it doesn't even make sense.
22 or 4 times.
Yeah,
Okay,
22
wait, I gotta
or 4.
hold on,
Right,
hold
Would you rather have
on.
sex 22 times a month or 4? This is a really difficult.
Yeah, tough. Do I want my dick
Fucking-
sucked 22 times?
my
Hmm.
God.
Looks like we've
Hold
got
on,
a
I
new
gotta
Alex
find some
Trebek.
good ones.
Yeah.
Hey, Pat, would you like to
Okay,
buy a vowel?
Chris, would you rather get a text from a one night stand that says, I'm pregnant or I have an incurable STD?
I mean, I'd rather pregnant.
I didn't ask you. I asked
Oh,
Chris.
sorry. Go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. Mel with her.
Chris,
Modern day medicine can cure that STD.
Yeah.
it says I have an incurable STD.
All right. So whatever you got, I might not got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Black seed oil clears everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This game is a
I gotta
smash
find
hit
it.
so far.
I gotta find a PG one for Machado.
This game's as
Milton
good as Duck
Bradley.
Hunt.
All right, I'm just coming up
Milton
with some
Bradley.
randoms. I haven't done much.
Milton Bradley over there.
Yeah, Milton.
Machado, this is a good one. Will you guys shut up? Machado, you ready?
Yep.
Would you rather have sex in front of your parents or have to watch your parents have sex?
Wow.
Ooh.
I guess in front of them. I guess.
Oh, really?
Your son would be like, "That's good boy. Yeah, good job, bro.
I'm not
Good job,
watching them.
bro. Yeah, good job, bro."
I mean, that's
Okay.
You'd rather watch
you
your
get
mom
caught.
stick your
You
penis
get
into
caught.
your
That
wife.
happens.
I would rather watch your parents, Chris.
Okay,
Oh,
Wes,
that's
would you
strange.
rather? Wes, would you rather pee a ping pong ball or poop a bowling ball?
Well, if you're putting a bowling ball up there,
This is gonna be the gayest answer of your life.
Yeah.
Pause.
exactly.
I'm
This is a
gonna-
pause.
I mean,
Pause.
I'm
Give us
gonna
that poop,
pee
baby.
a ping pong ball.
Ooh, how are you gonna get that out?
How you gonna get a bowling ball out of your ass?
Yeah.
This is a dumb
Well,
kid.
people
How'd
get
you
it
get it in
right
there to
now.
begin with?
Can I have a different question? That one was.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold on. I'll get a
This is
different
the
one.
question she
I
prepared
want
for.
something realistic.
I know. I didn't know.
I want something
No.
real. Yeah,
No, these
you
are
had-
great,
You
great
had all
questions.
week. You had all.
I'm glad
week.
you
This is
prepared
No,
what
I
these
you
just
came
had.
up with?
What do you mean all week? I had today. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
If
So
you
you,
had
so
more
you
than
came up with a
30
ping pong ball in
seconds.
your dick hole and a fucking bowling ball in your asshole. These are the only
I
ones.
still
Hold
can't get
on.
over the 22 verse 4 question.
Yeah, really.
That was
I
the
mean,
hardest question
where-
I've ever heard.
Okay. Okay, I gotta find a good one here for Wes. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Becky's got a game for us here
Cherry-picking one for
too.
me.
Oh, Becky does.
Becky got a game for us. Kill, fucking, marry.
Would you
Lord
rather have
Lightfoot.
sex in front of all your parents' friends or their grandmother? That's a dumb one.
Stupid.
That's really stupid. Hey, stop chat GPTing questions.
Would you rather
all
have
right?
sex only in pitch black darkness or in public places? So you'd have to have one or the other.
Pitch black.
Yeah, you can't do
This
public.
is-
Public's just weird.
Yeah. Some people are
Get
into
better
that.
and better.
I'm sorry, these aren't the best. I'll
No,
be
they're
more
not.
prepared
You're right.
next
You're
time.
absolutely right. They're not.
This game has,
Whatever.
this pilot has failed.
Yeah, but I
Season
wanna know
2
a
has not been
serious
renewed.
question.
I'll
Would you
be
guys-
prepared with a better game for next time.
I
okay?
just thought of one. Would you guys rather get blown 4 times a year or 365 times a year?
Ooh, I gotta
that's a
think
tough
about
question.
that one.
Yeah, hold on.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna say
Can I
4
get-
times a year so it can be more special.
It'll mean more.
It'll mean more if she
So
sucks
we
me
should have
dick
done.
4
You know what
times
we
a
should
year.
have done? A Mary
Honestly,
F.
can I
Hill.
get back to you guys next Wednesday with that answer? Because I really got to sleep on that one.
Oh my
Becky's
God.
got to
please.
kill
I just-
Mary
Yeah,
fuck
Becky-
for us.
actually, Mel, Becky
does
just
he?
said that in
Okay,
the
let's
chat.
go. Go
All right,
ahead.
we got
Okay.
kill,
It's
marry, fuck,
impossible.
Lori Lightfoot, Nancy Pelosi, and Joe Biden. I mean, come on, Joe Biden.
Oh God.
I'll marry Joe.
Come on.
I'll marry Joe because I'll be set for life with the money.
Yep.
I'll kill Lori Lightfoot because she looks like Beetlejuice, and I'm gonna take down Pelosi because back in the day she may have been.
Bro, she got some hammers.
Yeah.
She
That's a good
does.
one.
She got those elf shoe hammers.
Chris, speaking of
Yeah.
old people, do you got any? I know Chris watches The Golden Bachelor. Do you guys watch The Golden Bachelor?
No, I find
do
it
not.
disgusting.
Damn.
No, you guys gotta watch it. It's low
Oh
key.
my God.
Must
So
see
what's the
TV.
reality of
I've-
a
I've
50-year-old
watched
man or
it. It's
60-year-old
not
that's
good.
rich that's gonna bang
He's
an old
75.
chick?
No, he's like the most genuine guy. Like,
Yeah, but a
truly, he lost his
75-year-old
wife to
man
cancer.
that's rich can still bang 20-year-olds. Why would you bang a
Wait, it's a bunch of
60-year-old?
old women on the show.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an old
bro.
guy.
Bro.
It's an old
I
guy
don't
who's
know.
The only
75.
good thing about it is that they can remove their teeth and suck your dick. That's the
Oh
only
my
good thing about
God.
that. Hey, you got a
Gary.
gum job?
Can I explain this?
And they can just shit in their diaper, and you can just keep going.
Hey, you want a
The
gum
guy's like-
job? She removes her teeth and goes.
Yeah, but if they're all doing it, it's not like a special move or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
If you all have dentures, like who's
Right.
original?
Okay, but it is entertaining. It's the guy he's 75. He's like the nicest guy. He lost his wife of 40 something years to cancer. He's like he's like an archaic man. Like he's actually like the nicest, most genuine man. It's weird.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of old people that like women in their late 60s, early
It's
70s.
gross, bro.
A lot of them
Women are
have really bad
disgusting.
plastic surgery.
But in
They're
real
not
life,
that
that'll
entertaining.
never happen. Like not like I know my girl's
say
like my
this.
age, but like even me.
Yeah, let Chris
I'm not the-
talk about it because you guys aren't trusting me.
I will
that it's
say
good.
this: if you watch the first 2 or 3 episodes when it's like the deciding part, like who
Yes.
you're picking, that is really good. I think as it goes on, like when they start doing the dates and stuff, I think that might get a little bit like, all right, this is like we can't relate to it. But I guarantee
Yeah.
you, if you're over 55, 60 years old, it might be the best show that they've had for that
I
demographic
love it.
in maybe 20 years.
I love
that's
it.
That's why when I saw it, I said, okay, it could be interesting to see their perspective, like
Right.
at that point. But it's just not like Chris said. The pick in the first like episode, I was like, okay, and then now it's just I could care less about 2 old fucking people going on dates. The
It's
women are
just
disgusting.
entertainment. It's just something light
He's
to watch.
fucking a tool. It's there's
Let's
nothing
not
good
take it
about
so seriously. I just watch it like something, chill. You don't have to think about it. Stupid TV. It's pretty good. I like it. If you
I
guys
think
haven't
now I
watched
applied
it, you
for a
should.
90-day fiance. I think I could apply for it now.
Ugh,
We definitely
Pretty
have a
much,
single
you're
season.
on the show already. Pretty much.
really, really.
Like,
He's already on. Machado, did you dye your beard hair or something?
nope. Why?
Nope.
Is
Emmett,
it,
your
like,
beard
grown
is
in?
weird.
Huh?
Did you grow it in?
Mel just came on to cause violence today. That's what
No,
she
it's
wanted.
more or less the same.
No, I'm not making fun of it. It just looks different. Did he grow his hair in? Is it more of a goatee? I'm having
It looks a
hard
little
time.
reddish. It could be your lighting.
Yeah.
I think it's the lighting.
Oh, okay.
It's just 2% Irish.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
remember him having such a goatee. Oh, he's turning his light up now. Okay,
No, it's too bright, bro.
now that's
Oh,
too
what is-
bright.
It is
You're all
trash
pissed.
TV, but what is
Oh,
that your
that's-
favorite trash TV Bachelor for you guys? Is
No,
that
can
what
I
you guys
say
watch?
though?
No,
Do you guys
No.
watch Bachelor in Paradise?
no, I
I'm
I never
did.
watched any of the Bachelor shows.
I'm actually liking it because there's nothing on right now. Below
No,
Deck
there's
is
nothing.
done. Like nothing good. I'm waiting for
Below Deck's
Vanderpump
done?
to come back. Yeah, I watched like the Down Under one. And
Now,
Captain
do you
is
think in
retired.
Below Deck are all those girls getting blown out in the?
100%.
1,000%.
Is that what it is? Yeah, they're all getting blown out, right?
1,000%.
Yeah.
That's like half
Single
the show.
girls like to get crushed out, bro. They're not like married girls.
Yeah, they
Just wanna
do.
do
Like
it
the
once every
the
17 days.
innocent ones are the problem.
What do you mean by innocent ones?
Like the ones that you would like least expect, the ones that are under the radar, like they're whacked out when it comes to that.
They stopped someone from getting raped on that show, pretty much.
That was the Down Under
Oh.
season. That was legitimately one of the creepiest moments I've ever seen on TV. Like that dude really was about to like
Take advantage of her.
rape that girl. Yeah, she was like, he tried to throw the producers out with the cameras. He went in, he was mangled. She was so drunk. He was like, "Oh, it's me, Casper." He literally comes in. He's trying to get it, and the producer's like, "Hey, get out." She's like, she already said like she's good. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Oh boy, he must have been. Was he retarded? He was wicked drunk and like
Yeah, but he was trying to like. You guys got to watch it. It's the last Below Deck
I
Down
think I
Under.
can't get into that Below Deck. It's too
Well,
much.
you don't need to know. Like, you don't have to ever watch.
You
it,
just watch the one part.
episode before, but you should watch it because this guy. I wish you could pull that clip, dude.
Let's
I
see
don't
I
know
can
if it's
find it.
anything you can pull.
What is it? What?
Just type in Below
All right,
Deck.
I gotta.
Down
I'm
Under.
running now because I have a
You
minion
guys got to
here.
see this.
Go ahead. All right, Horace. Thank you.
All
All
bro.
right, let me just get my glasses back on for you one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should sell on the
Are you serving?
Haram Life store. The like
Mel's glasses.
Mel's glasses.
15 serving love.
Oh my god, I'll get them for you. We'll put a link in there. All right.
Below Deck. What did you want me to look up? Below Deck.
All right,
Below
I'm going
Deck,
now.
Down
Say
Under.
goodbye.
All
Bye.
right.
All right.
Bye.
Now hold on. Tell everybody where they can find you before you leave.
Oh Jesus, come on. That's not. Nobody cares.
They do care. There's enough people.
No,
that
they
watch.
don't. It's, I
Listen,
don't even,
500 people listen every month, every week. So give them something.
Hair by it's. I think I had it recently. Hair by M. Stossett.
Hair by M. Stossett.
Hair by M. Stossett.
Hair pie. What? That's a disgusting screen name.
I'm sick. I got problems.
Her hair pie is a faucet.
That's what I thought.
It's
She
a
said.
faucet, right?
You can reach me at Hair Pie by Faucet.
Mel, thank
All
you
right.
for coming on.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
you
so
for
much.
having me. All right.
right.
Thanks,
Don't
Mel.
stay up too late.
Later, guys. Yeah, we won't.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you upstairs.
I know. All right.
Now that the
Below
old ball
Deck-
and chain is gone.
Below Deck,
Let my
Down
balls
Under.
out.
Jimmy said something here. WNBA championship game just ended. How is the league still going? They should send Taylor Swift there. He's right, because they haven't made a profit since they've started the league, right? The WNBA hasn't made a profit in like 16 years, 20 years, I think, something like that. I went to a WNBA game. I think I mentioned it on the podcast. I left in this like after the first quarter. It literally looked like I was watching a high school game, like a varsity game. It was so bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
What's the
It's
reason
so
for
bad.
going? Like
Awful.
you get offered free tickets or something, right?
Yeah, I had floor tickets for free. So I was like, you know what? I'll go to the Garden
Oh
for free.
shit, on
floor
the
tickets
floor, damn.
on the floor, and then I left after the first quarter. I was with some
Did it
chick, and I was like, we
did
got to
it
get the
smell-
fuck out of here.
Did it smell like a fish tank down on the
It smelled
court?
like copper pennies.
Oh Jesus.
Let's
Reef,
just
I
focus
just
on
sent it to you. I sent it to you, bro.
What would you send me?
I sent you the clip. Yeah, I sent you the clip, and you can fast forward to like 40 seconds.
40
I think that's where
seconds.
it shows you. Yeah, 40 seconds. It's crazy, dude. Or no, minute.
I got
Or
it
like a
right
minute.
here.
There's another girl talking, but it's worth what, because like when you actually watch it live, like it was like the most dramatic I've ever seen, like on an actual TV show. Not gonna lie.
Well, they like broke what's it called, the fourth wall or whatever, where the producers came.
You don't
in
think
and-
it was you think it was real?
Oh, dude, it was real. The kid like got kicked off the show, and they like put out one of those messages afterwards, like if you or anyone you know is been a victim to rape or blah 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 blah. And dude, you guys
Damn.
like you'll
They went
see
that
it.
far with
I
it.
got it right here.
Yeah.
I got it right here. Here we go.
This girl talks about it in clips, but you get to like see the full like 40 seconds. You may have
Here
to
we
just
go.
do a little jumping around, bro. You got volume, bro?
Fuck this thing.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
After the boat lost power, Luke, completely naked, snuck into her room and attempted to get into bed with her before producers intervened. Worried all night and quickly recounted her own experience to the captain, who got Luke off the boat immediately and subsequently fired the next day.
I mean, that's the only play that you can do.
What are you gonna do?
That's not a talk.
Now that same night, Laura continued to harass Deckhand Adam despite him trying to fend her off.
That girl also winds up getting kicked off for sexually assaulting one of the dudes.
Oh, reverse sexual assault?
Reverse.
Wow, that's a rare one. That definitely is a rare one.
Tell me about it.
I don't know, bro. I'll never fucking tell anybody, any authorities that a girl is sexually assaulting me. You got to be a real bitch or a cuck to do that, right?
Absolutely.
What are they doing?
Demanding.
Can't rape the willing.
I woke up and she had my penis in her mouth, and I was like, "What are you doing? Please stop that!" And then I went to the cops.
All right, guys.
You know,
we have another question we didn't address with Mel, but what's the difference between upstate
keep
girls
my
and
wife's name out your goddamn mouth, Arif.
Don't you tell my fucking wife's name in your
ass.
mouth. What's the difference between upstate girls and downstate girls? Right? This is something me and Legend talk about, right?
have no
Upstate
idea.
girls, I feel like upstate girls are more promiscuous, right? Well, New York City girls are definitely more promiscuous than anything in the world. But what is the difference between upstate girls and downstate girls? Legend?
I mean, I don't know. I think the upstate girls, like, I don't know. When you're downstate, you drive around, you can see 20 hot girls in any given time. Upstate, you got to spend like 6 months to find 20 hot girls. Like, they're
Bro,
there.
not for nothing though.
not-
That Gold's
not
Gym
that
produced fucking gems though. The Gold's Gym that
certain
you were at
areas-
part, yeah.
Our town was better than most because it's, you know, a decent town. Saratoga. But yeah, it's nothing like a big city or, you know, any of the warm West Coast type shit.
Yeah, I feel like Arizona. Like, the colleges are also different too. Like, you go to a college on like the West Coast, those colleges are just filled compared to like
That's
East
the only.
Coast.
They're only
I don't know,
going there to
just-
party.
I just think in general, East Coast doesn't have as good as looking people as the South and the West Coast.
No way, not at all.
It's not even
Well,
close.
On top of
when-
that, the
'cause-
girls are so much nicer too, everywhere too. Like,
Yeah, the southern
Yeah.
people.
Great attitudes. They're not fucking
Yeah.
fat and disgusting.
Not like
and
New
they're
York
worried
and
about what they
Jersey.
look. Yeah, they're worried about what they look like.
you know what's funny
You
is
know?
like up here, like in New York, New Jersey, like the fat girls like have more confidence than the good-looking girls. Like the ugly girls, like they'll cock block you and everything else. Like it's like it's like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean?
What
But like
causes
when you
that?
go out west,
Delusion.
it's like, yeah, delusion. It's exactly what it is.
It's delusion. It's literally like sitting in the mirror and amping yourself up and
Well,
getting a chip
plus
on
because
your shoulder.
there's not much competition, and you can like let's face it, like California and those places where the weather's a lot nicer, you have to look. You can't cover yourself up with hoodies and winter clothing.
That's a good point.
You know, so you're more. You know, you can't get away with it down there. It's
There's
like
no bulking season in California, pretty much.
No, it's
Yeah,
all
no,
day.
there's not.
You gotta stay in shape.
So
all
it's just
year
the
in
people
California.
you're around is going to influence. You know, if you know you can't cover yourself up, you're going to stay in better shape when you got better shape people around you.
Yeah,
you know
I
you
don't
can't
know what it
compete.
is with the
You know what?
the fake confidence though, or the real confidence. It's mind blowing.
I got a video about cock blocking with fat chicks. Hold on, let me play it for you guys. So this is why it's important to have somebody that watches the field as you're running game. You need somebody else in the background. So guys, if you're going out with 2 or more friends, you need somebody that watches the field, right? That's always the game plan, right? So in this podcast, we try to help our single male friends over here try to excel at their dating life. So when you're going out with your friend, you need one man to run the game and another man to examine the field. Am I right, Legend? You need somebody to do
100%.
that. That's what we did when we went out, right? And we were very good at it. So if Legend was running game, Wes, you were part of it too.
So run us through a typical night of what you're talking about.
It depends. Like if you're sitting there, and
just
like
one example.
So like let's say Legend is talking to a girl, right? And she's good looking, right? My job is to make sure I watch the field to see her friends and everything else. Obviously, there's a fat chick there. So, or because always a hot chick's got a fat friend. So you got to make sure you watch her and her reaction. And her instant reaction is a eye rolling and some kind of obnoxious reaction to her friend getting hit on by a good looking guy. So your job as the wingman is to intercept that, right? That you have
make
to see
her
that.
feel she's the main character.
Exactly. So like my job, if Legend was talking to a girl, my job is to see the friend. And I'm like, all right, I see her getting excited. I intercepted her and gave her attention to make her feel like she's important too, even though she's not. And she's probably going to eat 3 Wawa subs at the end of the night. But my job was to make her feel like she's the best person to eat those subs. You know what I mean?
Right.
So here's a video.
Fact. That's a fact.
Yeah. This is the type of game.
So you're telling her like, hey, don't be upset that your friend's gonna
not
get
you
dick,
don't even bring that up
because you got Wawa subs waiting for you. No, and she's like, you're right. I don't need dick.
Right. You can put extra meat on that bitch.
Got a couple of turkey gobblers over here.
Besides, a reef typically would have pork her anyways.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
and then tell her she's fat at the end of the night.
Side and fucking her is enough to
Reef's like, if I'm spinning, if I'm eating Wawa subs with you, bitch, I'm at least taking you down.
Hey, listen, you see me do it before, and you see me say to them, "Oh, I can't do this."
I have seen you do some.
After I play this video, I'll tell you the story about the time I told a chick,
lift and separate.
Here you go. This is why you need a friend. Girl right here. Look at her. He's trying to get the number, and then here it comes.
Wow.
Right here.
Cool.
Yep.
What's the point? Because they're upset? Because they're disgusting? Yo, fat people gross me the fuck out. I'm sorry.
Look at her. She decided on her own to do that.
Yeah, no one called her over.
At some point, the actual girlfriend has to be like, hey, Suzanne, step aside. Like, I'm going to let this guy take me down tonight. You're not going to.
Yeah. Hey,
she was off to the side dancing by herself, too. Like, not with her fat friends.
These fat bitches can't help it, though, bro. They hate seeing their friends fucking getting dick, bro. They really do. We had JC to fucking protect us on those times, but
to Chris's point, though, they're almost being enabled by the good-looking friend.
Yep, it's true. Yep.
Just step aside. Literally.
Step aside.
Just step aside sometimes.
But like I would intercept.
You don't like
that,
it, turn
right?
your head.
But with the fat friends, I was great at intercepting, bro. I was really good at it. Unless they were aggressive, then I had to call them fat to their face. But
100%.
Most of the time I was really good at it. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I really like girls with extra weight on them.
There's nothing like calling a fat girl.
I really like girls that can win a Hooters wing eating contest. I really do.
Fatty. You gonna take a bite of that burger?
Chris told me a funny story about you calling.
No, we said it on there.
Was that it?
We said it on
there.
Good.
We told it on there.
That was a good one.
You tell it again.
Fat shaming is the only thing that works for some people, and you just have to do it, unfortunately. But it comes from a good place.
Yeah, it comes from a good place.
It's called tough love.
Disgusting. Yeah.
No, because listen, this is what happens when someone starts to gain weight or is overweight. They look at themselves and they go, all right, like I got to.
Lizzo can do it. I can do it.
But they don't. And then it's not until someone else, like they know it inside, but until someone else tells them, then they're like, oh, fuck. All right, this guy just called me out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to do something about it. Like, I've been thinking now once someone else realizes it, they bring it to your attention. It's the best way.
It is true.
You're just
helping. What else are you going to do? Right? When you tell somebody they're fat and they don't get it, like it's like
yo, you look like shit. You're unhealthy. Get your shit together.
You see, you know what it is with women, but it's different with women, right? Like they can be fat slobs and still get their fucking basket blown out because, like, there's a guy out there that will fuck them. if you're opening your legs to a guy, there is a guy out there that will do them. You know what I mean? Am I right or wrong? We know them. We have friends that'll do them.
Yeah, but why do you want to? Why do you
hog
want to? How do you feel good about your like these? How do these girls feel good about themselves looking at themselves like that?
Because most of the time it's a drunk man that's like of higher standard and better than them.
But how can you just feel? How can you feel good? And I'm not talking about like girls who are a little bit chubby or a little thick. Like there's not. I'm talking about like girls that are unhealthy, that are extremely overweight.
Now that's like it's like promoted now to be like it's not even unhealthy at this point.
Well, not that, but we know guys that like the overweight girls. Like we know, all of us know guys that like that shit, bro.
I wonder if that's
You know
like
what I
a
mean?
self-esteem thing though, or they're just
It's definitely
gay
got to be a
closets.
self-esteem thing.
Maybe just closet dudes, you know, undercover brothers. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, when me and Legend were with these two girls in the hotel room, and Legend will tell you, and then I was like making out with this chick, and then all of a sudden I felt her stomach, and it felt like Play-Doh. You know what I mean? I was like, I can't do this. You're fat.
God, dude, yeah, that would be.
I was like, you're fat.
Like you
She's
had
like,
the
what?
whole roll in your hand, bro.
Oh, I had the whole thing. I was like
Yeah.
kneading pasta
Like
at
it
one
came
point.
out of the
I was
top.
like,
and she had
yeah.
that tucked up under her
Dude,
pants, pulled
I
up
was
over
making
her
a
belly
fucking
button.
deep dish fucking
Oh my
Domino's
God.
pizza.
No,
you know
dude,
what I
the
mean?
worst part about it, like, first
I
off,
can feel it now, even though I've never felt it.
we were pre-gaming in the hotel room, and then when we went downstairs, I watched Arif work himself into just being disgusted by this girl because we were still going out to the club. Like they were just happened to be because the
So
other
wait,
girl
did
was
she
actually
look
our
decent
friend.
with her clothes on?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you
she
knew
looked good.
Yeah,
was
she
thicker,
did.
But
She did.
okay.
She had those
So-
like high-waisted jeans
Yeah,
on.
no, I
you know what I
got
mean?
it. Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, like we get downstairs and we're walking, and Arif's doing like this speed walk, and I can just tell he's annoyed with the whole situation. So like I start poking the bear a little bit, and she's like right next to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't understand. I'm like, why are you fucking getting like we're still going out to the club, we're gonna have a good time, like yeah, whatever. And I'm talking low enough to him, and he turns around, he just looks at her. He's like, because this fat bitch needs to lift and separate to fucking even see her pussy. And I was like,
Oh.
and he said it out loud, and she literally looked at me like, this is your friend. Like I didn't even know this girl. She was a friend of the girl that I brought down, which by the way, like this other girl was
number
just a
one
friend
single.
of mine. Yeah, like no, that was Kiki.
Oh yeah, yes.
You're mixing up Vanessa, who you also said something to.
Yes, that's right. There was multiple fat bitches. I took down.
You're mixing them up.
Yeah.
And no, it was just I always wound up in these uncomfortable situations where my
Have you ever
didn't
blown
know
up a
you were-
spot though for Chris by
Never.
saying something like
I've
that?
never ever. Legend will tell you, I've never ever blown up his spot for anything ever.
No, because and that wasn't a situation I was getting. Like I said, she was just a friend of mine, and like she always looked good, and we were bringing her out to the club. This girl Kiki, she was first off, she was like an Amazonian. She was like 6'2".
Yeah.
She was not
She-
anything I was ever
She was
gonna.
definitely. I wanted.
She was
to
just
uppercut her for
she had a
some reason.
lot of hot friends, so she was great
Yeah.
to like bring around. For
Except
some
this one
reason-
time she brought a fucking pig.
No, she did look good. But she was hiding everything in these fucking.
Oh
papers.
yeah,
Everything.
What was her nationality?
White girl.
she was white girl.
Yeah,
It was
white girls.
Kiki.
Kiki was like, I think she like maybe
Like a
had like
nickname?
Brazilian in her, like Brazilian, and like her friend was white.
I just, you know what? When I was younger, I had no filter though, and I remember Legend would tell me, like, bro, you gotta kind of take it easy, relax a little bit. But I had no filter.
Chris is always taking it easy. Chris is always telling you to take it easy when he's with like a 10 and
Yeah,
her
a 10.
friends at fucking 4. But, bro, chill
Yeah.
out. Like you
know what,
fucking
though?
chill out,
know what,
bro.
though?
You fucking
You know-
hate this fucking
Honestly though,
Because I would
Wes-
do it for you guys.
honestly though, I'll tell you
Bro,
what.
I
though.
wouldn't do it to you though. I wouldn't put you in that position.
You
to
know,
have
Wes,
to
you disappeared a
entertain
little
this
too
fucker.
early because when we were like hanging out, he always hooked me up with the dime bitches all the time, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And he always
no,
he
it's
would
not-
always
You
talk me
decided
up.
to get married at 21.
Yeah, you got married at 21, and
Oh,
then that was it for you. But then Legend, like he would hook me up with the
28,
dopest chick.
27.
And I remember when I would always say, "Oh, this chick's out of my league." Legend would be like, "Bro, get your shit together. This bitch wants to fuck you." And I was like, "Yes."
I was.
I'd always doubt myself. I'll be like,
Yeah,
"I
but-
can't fuck this bitch." You know what I mean?
but I could totally see that because the older you get and that type of thing, like you're going to be dealing with better groups of women when you're younger
100%.
and you're in an area like upstate New York, you know, you might find it good, but then their friends have to be single and decent, and it just doesn't happen like that.
It was tough, bro.
Often.
Have a 10 and then at least have her with a friend that was like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
But
6 or 7's good for a 10.
Yeah,
sure.
And I don't think that when Wes says 4, they weren't 4s. He was just really picky. They'd be like a 7.
I don't know.
Still
I'm just saying it was just funny because the times that you'd be trying to like talk, it's, you know, you didn't have
but you got to remember, it wasn't like I was telling you, hey man, you got to take down this hog. I was just saying, can you not fucking blow this up?
No, I know that. I understand that, but you can only take so much, and then you're just like, fuck, bro.
You needed like 60 minutes, bro. Just 60 minutes. Be chill, bro. just be a little chill.
Yeah, see, but that I was definitely, my maturity level at that was not, I need like 15 minutes was like my max.
Yeah, exactly.
I could do 60 minutes now. No problem. I can be nice for hours now just to help somebody out. But when I was like that, I was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah, it was a very unique balance. I just need you to just stay in this. Stay in this. Let me close this.
10 minutes, bro. I just need 10 more minutes. I promise.
Please.
And you're like, and then you'd be like, what are you gonna say? No, you're like, all right, bro. You got 10 minutes, and then 20 minutes goes by.
Dude, I felt like one of those dads where you just like trying to like give your kid like
right.
You know,
are you just giving a look, like just giving like the don't fuck this up look, like to your kids
or
when you're out to eat?
Or sometimes it would be like, yo, let's go let's go get a drink real quick, and then it'd be like a 35-second pep talk on my way. I'm like, I probably just need to be like, fuck that bitch, bro.
Or I'd be like, we'd be across the house. I'd be like, bro, what are you doing? What are we doing? Are you getting
Becky
this
said
or no?
Becky said over here, always shoot your shot with a girl out of your league. Here's the thing, though, Becky, is we never thought a girl was out of our league. That's the way you shoot your shot. Is you never think of bitches out of your league. That's the reason why we were always able to get the girls, right?
Yeah, like
the minute
if I met Jennifer Lopez, I could get her.
Of course.
I
think
can
so
get Brittany
too.
right now.
I can definitely get Brittany. We definitely do the same drugs.
That new
Quaaludes lithium,
it's fine.
Xanax.
I can definitely do the same thing. But oh, you like Roxycontin?
Poor Brittany. Poor fucking Brittany. No, but I know. Listen, it was. Yeah, there was a lot of those situations, and I don't know. I feel like the girls back then rolled in these crews where there was always like a troll or a hog. And nowadays, like when I see it, it almost seems like these girls, because of Instagram and social media, even though they're not their real friends, they don't hang out with like you don't see like hot girls hanging out like with ugly girls anymore. Now it's like 5 or 6 dimes in a group, and they all hate each other, but they know this is who I got to hang out with, which is crazy.
Back then, you had some fucking real hogs though, hanging out with hot chicks, bro. Like now, it's different.
Because they were their legitimate friends. They were like the girls from like high school, you know, like, oh, this is my high school friend.
They hadn't shed those fatties yet.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I can't wait to go out with Becky. I'm going to Florida. I'm hanging out with Becky. We're gonna put her to the test and see if she can be the wingman that we think she can be.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a different test. Wait, you sure you really like vaginas, Becky? What are we doing here?
No.
I'm sorry, bro. My mind always travels.
She's like, I can't. Even Becky said, I can't wait till you guys to St. Pete. Listen, if she can, are you lesbian?
I'm not gonna let
having
Becky
a lesbian friend.
wife.
Yeah, no, she's Mrs. Steal Girl, bro.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
Definitely, I don't trust good-looking lesbian girls at all, bro. Around my women, no way.
No, you can't.
Because I'll talk them up, be like they're my friends. Be like, oh, this is my friend Becky. She's one of the dudes, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, they're giggling with each other. I'm like,
yeah,
what? I don't want this.
Yeah, next thing you know, he's like, you can't do that with your tongue. Oh my god, I can.
Oh my God, his tongue is dry. What a loser. What's he, dehydrated all the time? Fucking loser. Fucking men, right? Next thing you know, your girl's not coming home till 6 a.m. in your fucking hotel room.
There
Playing
she
the
goes.
guitar.
Strumming the guitar.
Yeah, strumming the
This looks way better on cam. Oh shit. Anyway,
All
where
right,
we at?
boys.
We're gonna
We're
talk
at the-
about
we're sports here.
let's get our picks in.
Section. Let's get our picks in. So we're at the hour 30 mark. So let's get our picks in, boys. All right, boys. Week 7 here. I can't believe it's already week 7 in football, right?
Yo, can we talk about
yeah.
everyone got injured this week?
Dude,
How did we do in the picks?
Not
from
good,
last
bro.
week?
Not
Five-
good. We
6
we
out of
went-
10, maybe.
No, we did like 4 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yikes.
4 out of 10.
Well, I know we won
counted it.
we won that Chiefs game. I don't think you counted that.
We won the Chiefs game. We won the Jets game. The Jets game was the big money maker, though. If you bet the Jets game like I told you to, you made money on that game. That was the big one.
I mean, you even called Jets winning it.
I did tell you Jets were going to win. And I've been right on the Jets for 3 weeks in a row. Legend can tell you. Like, I know the Jets because I watch them all the time. So I know when the Jets are going to win. But let's see what we got this week, right? What do you got this
Bad
week?
that they traded Mercole Hardman back to the Chiefs.
It's kind of stupid to get them and give up a pick and then trade him back to them. It doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, they traded him in a 7th for a 6th. I don't understand that.
It makes no sense.
all.
You actually lost on that trade and not have him play at all, a single down. It just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense. But what do you guys got this week? We're going to start with you, Legend. What do you got this week? What's your pick of the week this week?
All right, so I'm going to take this game tomorrow night. I don't know. I just got a weird feeling. I know that everyone's like down on this game.
I'm
but I
definitely
got-
out of this game.
You just don't like the third. Listen, every time we think
I
a
just
game's
don't
gonna
like the Saints, bro.
produce, it doesn't.
And it's
produce.
Thursday night, dude. Thursday night.
I know.
doesn't
Listen, I
produce
get
points.
it. So here's where it's at.
Thursday
Michael
night games
Thomas-
have been good this year, I think.
Not
That's
this
what I'm
year.
saying.
They've been lower.
No,
They're-
bro.
the
they've
under's
actually
been hit.
produced.
The under's hit in like 5 out of 6 weeks. Only 1 week the overs hit.
Gotcha.
No, bro. Gotta
1
look
week
at that
the
again.
Yeah,
The
look at
first
it.
one, the first one went way over. That
There,
was
there-
the-
First only game that went over.
There's-
Everybody else.
there's
went-
teams
went
that
under.
ruin games, and the Saints are like one of them. Like,
Yeah.
it's like they could muck up a game pretty good.
So,
You know
so
what?
that's what they
Let's-
want you.
let's
They want
let-
you to do.
Let's get Legend to get his pick here, and then we'll go around the table.
So I'm going to go
Yeah.
over 39.5 on this game. I'm
Over
going
on the
over 39.5.
okay.
I'm going Michael Thomas touchdown, Evan Ingram touchdown, and Chris Olave over 4.5. Plus,
I do like
25.50.
Olave. They are missing
Plus
a
25.50.
safety this week. Olave
$100,
like
25.50. That's
the
hitting.
cornerback's out this week for Jacksonville, so I do like Olave. Take Olave on the over this week, guys.
So yeah, there's my 4.
Wes, I think you had right. You had the Broncos, right? You like Broncos Packers. You like anytime touchdowns
Broncos,
for Aaron Jones?
Packers.
Watson
No,
anytime,
you
right?
said Aaron Jones wasn't, but if Jones plays, I'd go with that. If not, Watson. And I'm going to throw in Jerry Jeudy scores this week as well.
You think so? They're looking to trade Judy this week. I don't
They
know
got to
what
do
that would
something,
be.
bro. 2 catches a week is dog shit.
Yeah, they're not using him at all.
Yeah, they're not working them in the offense at all.
No.
I think Peyton hates him and is trying to and they were trying to dump him off last year.
Yeah, let's be honest though. Trades don't happen in during the season anymore. They just don't happen. So he's gonna be stuck in purgatory. He may have a good week this week, and then he's dog shit the rest of the year.
Yeah, but you know what though? He came last year. He came
Kipping
alive
out.
at the end. He had that 3 touchdown game, and then he finished with like 18 plus points a week at the end. I don't know what happened. He got injured at the beginning of this year, but I thought he
No.
was going to be.
What's up,
decent.
Kip? Kip's in. Kip says Saints always do the opposite of what you think they'll do. That's exactly my feeling.
That is
That's why I
true,
like
but
that game.
Saints have not given up a running back touchdown this whole year, so I would not bet on it.
That's why I didn't take ATM.
How did Kamara
Yeah.
look last week?
Look
He
good
looked
again.
all right, but his backup, who's his backup? He's been getting the numbers too now. So if you're going
Who?
with the Saints, who's the backup? He's been
Miller?
getting 50-50 with him. Miller got about 50-50 spread with him.
Yeah, I don't
last
know
week.
what's going on. Like they just don't. That's why I think we're gonna get a nice little turnaround game this week. But
I
all right,
saw
hold
a
on. So
I was going to say, I saw a stat. Kamara had like 23 catches
Yeah, they've been dumping him
Or like
behind
or
the line
like
of scrimmage, though.
For I don't even know how many yards he got out of it. Like 23 catches for 80 yards, bro. It's like
Yeah,
It's 3.5
pathetic.
yards a catch.
because they've been using. But if you're in a PPR league or using DraftKings for your daily fantasy, you go with Kamara all the time because he's getting catches. So you're going to get
Right.
those points on those catches no matter what. So you're looking at it probably
I
about
know, but
plus
dude,
10 on the catches.
over those 2 games, if he's got 23 catches. Think about this though, in a scoring right, 23 catches with 80. He scored 30 points on 23 catches. That's fucking terrible.
That is terrible. But he's going to get you that 12, 15 number that you
Sure.
want.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
that
yeah,
card.
yeah.
You know what I
Sure.
mean?
Yeah.
So if
I'd be
if you're
selling high
betting
on
him,
Kamara right
yeah,
now.
I'm selling high on
For sure.
Kamara, and
Yeah.
well, he's losing. He's going to lose touches too. So, if you do have Kamara in your leagues, I would suggest selling high right now. But he
I
is
like
going to be
that.
the
That's a
feature back
Sal
there, yeah.
Vetri take right there. I like that sell
Yeah.
high on him.
Yeah,
Especially
sell high
Jamal
on
Williams is
Kamara.
coming back now, and now they're working in Taysom Hill even more,
Yep.
which is crazy.
What do you got, Chado? What do you
Wait, so
got?
what did Wes give? He's saying
Wes give
he's saying
anytime-
Packers -1.
Packers. Grab
Watson
the Packers -1.
anytime. But if Aaron Jones plays, will you add that Aaron Jones touchdown to that parlay, make it a 3 guy?
No, I would key if Jones plays, I would say he's gonna get. I'm sticking with that. If he doesn't, then Christian Watson.
All right. So a little
On that
2
game,
guy.
if I want to add, Broncos are terrible against the tight end. This could be the Musgrave weekend we're looking at right now. Like, finally, this kid's the most talented.
yards or touchdown.
Touchdowns, because he's the
I
most
think
talented.
both- I
Tight
think
end. One of
both.
the most talented tight ends in the league, Musgrave, and he hasn't been featured yet at all. And
I
you
think
got to
he's the
make your
best. He was
stars
the best
happy.
tight end in this draft.
And they
actually
got
thought
the
he was
bye.
best.
They got the bye week to work on
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Although
like-
that didn't work with. I thought the Chargers were going to get Quentin Johnson more involved after the bye, but
No, they're trying to figure out that 3rd and 4th slot over there. They've been rotating
bad.
slots on the Chargers over there. That's the
Dude,
problem.
he throws to Allen and Palmer and Eckler.
Yeah.
And
Palmer,
and
Eckler, and then
in the end
sprinkles Everett in there.
Think about that when you draft Mike Williams, right? Like, that's that guy, that's that slot receiver guy, right? Nobody can fill that void at that point because he's like, what, 6'5", 300 pounds almost. That's a dominant slot receiver there that they had. They have nobody to fill that void there. So I don't know. I think Musgrave is the guy this week if you're going Packers, but that's my choice. Chado, what do you got this week?
So I figured I was looking at the Dolphins and Eagles. I don't think I wouldn't take the over, but I feel like it's going to be probably in the 20s for a score, but 50, I think it's like 51.5 or something.
Yeah, it is a high score.
I would take Eagles since they're home. I would take Jalen Hurts 2+ touchdowns himself.
Jalen Hurts 2+ by himself scoring.
By himself, yeah.
And what was
All
the
right.
first one?
And then I would take whatever the hell Tyreek Hill for yards. Whatever is over under for yards is.
What was the first one? Hurts 2+ touchdowns. Hill yards.
And Eagles money line.
Eagles money line. Wow. And they're probably going to be underdogs, right?
think-
Yeah, they are right now. They are. I think they're.
I think
plus
it was like
150 right
they're
now.
they're at least on FanDuel right now. They're -2.5 Eagles.
Oh wow, that's
Eagles.
crazy.
Wow. Kip's saying under, so go opposite whatever Kip says.
I mean, I don't trust that 51.5. That's a big number.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think both those defenses are shaky. So I see
I
AJ
just-
Brown's going to have a game.
I think the Eagles will probably fucking run the shit out of the ball. Just
Me,
waste the
I'm-
clock.
I'm taking the Seahawks Arizona game and
Okay.
take the over on that.
I
And
think
I'll
that's
take
gonna
the
be a good
over.
game.
And right now Metcalf is questionable and he might not play this week. So I'll take the over on receptions on Tyler Lockett because he had almost 24 receptions. No, he had 34 targets last week. So I think this week they're going to really feature him. And the Arizona, they can't stop a nosebleed. So I would go all in on Tyler Lockett this week, to be honest.
Tyler
with
What
you.
about
Lockett
Geno
had
Smith?
34 targets in a week. What are you talking about?
He had 34 targets last week. Tyler Lockett. He beat DJ Metcalf. I think he had 32 targets last week. And I would go, they're going to feature him this week. Because
In a
Metcalf
week,
is
bro?
questionable.
What are you
Bro, what are
saying
you
right now?
talking about?
Last
I'm
week they had
fucking-
targets, right? 34. He ran 34 routes last week, right? Tyler
Okay, that's not
Lockett.
That's not
targets,
targets.
bro.
No, I
That's
think it was
route
targeted.
run.
No,
Dude,
six,
I'm not mistaken.
over
34
60
targets in a
passes
game,
by
bro.
Gino.
Oh no, no,
To-
34 routes
yeah.
run. Sorry, yeah, 34 routes run. But I think this week they're gonna DK Metcalf is questionable this week. Metcalf is questionable this week. I'm gonna go Lockett and the over on receptions this week.
Lockett.
Oh, you really went out on a limb for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on Lockett, and I'll take the over on that game as well. I think that game's gonna go over.
So you got Lockett receptions, Seattle over. So it's a 2
Yep.
guy.
Yeah, 2 guy.
All right.
Sean Alexander, anytime touchdown in that game as well.
Sean Alexander. Lockett had eight
I would
targets
actually-
last week on.
Yeah, he had
Even
8
there.
targets.
Parlay
34
that.
routes run. Sorry, guys.
Oh, this is a
34 routes
tough
run.
crowd in
Yeah.
here. You're getting fucking
Yeah,
shredded
yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah, it's all right. Their team suck though. These guys are winning $2 on our fucking DraftKings thing. I'm winning 500. Go ahead, guys. Tell me more.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, guys. Tell me more about your DraftKings team. Go ahead, Kip. Tell me more. What was your winnings last week?
No, I will say though, I just everything that happens in all
I
of
saw
these
Kip
games.
gave up on Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah,
this week.
Kip.
That
We're
was a
gonna take
big-
advice from
big
Kip.
pick.
Kip's bench still looks like a
Kip
waiver
picked
wire
up Tank
in a
Bigsby
14
just because
league.
we drafted him. That's the only reason he took him. He just
So go ahead.
Kip's one of those guys that when we drop players, he goes and picks whatever players we drop up. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, like the guy that literally, like, you come out of the bedroom, he's like, "Bro, let me smell your fingers. Let me smell your fingers. Let me just get a little taste.
Thanks,
Can
Kip.
I
You
lick
got to
it?
be a little
Whiff of
older
that.
like us to get that
Can
one.
can I just run my teeth under your fingernails? Come back.
So what do we got so far? Legend, you got what? So we can put this down on paper.
Oh, I wrote them all down.
Oh, yeah, you got Hurts, 2+
I was writing
TDs,
them down.
Hill
yeah.
yards, Eagles money line, Seattle over, and Tyler Lockett over on reception.
So when Chado says Hurts 2+ TDs, is that
He's got to run them in.
he's running, right? That's
Yeah.
not-
Or
it's not
I guess he
running,
could catch one, but
Yeah, he
Right.
could catch
Okay.
one or he
Can't
can just
throw.
run them in.
Got you.
I like that.
bro. 2, huh? Okay.
Too. I like that. He had one last.
It's probably going to be low odds too. Like it's still probably only going to be like a plus 850 for a 2+.
Yeah.
For a
Shadow,
quarterback
would you
this
like
week.
to be in that pile when they do the brotherly shove?
Yeah.
Is that why you said 2? You're
I'm
like
so
Jalen.
I'm playing
run
against
that
Jalen
ball.
Hurts and Tyreek this week, so
That's why he's doing it.
They're
I like
gonna-
that.
They're gonna have monster games.
Would
Or
you
I'm
I
be
like Waddle.
Jason-
I like Waddle a lot in that game this week. Just so you guys know, throw Waddle on that over.
Oh, all right.
Would
hold
you
on.
be Jason Kelsey's ass for a game?
Oh, he would love
if
to.
you
He'd love
could,
to smell it.
Machado, so you could have a black man who can squat 600 pounds.
That's all they say
Jam
in
that
the fucking.
ball. Yeah. They're like, it works because Jalen squats 600 pounds. Is that
You
why?
know what's
Chad?
funny? How
yeah, I think you
everyone
pretty
else
much nailed
is
it.
trying to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone
Let's
else is
go
trying to
3
do it and they can't do
touchdowns.
it.
They can't do it.
Let's
No,
add
they
another
can't. Other teams can't. That's
They
why
can't
they
do
can't
it.
get rid of it. If it was that automatic all across the board, I think you can get rid of it. But because no one else can do it, it's
That's what
tough
I
shit.
saw. I forgot which team it was that the announcers even made a comment like, "Oh, last time
The Chargers. It
Was
the
it last
Chargers
time?
Dallas
Last time
game, I
these
think.
guys tried it, they fumbled.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right.
Wasn't
Hey,
it
I-
wasn't it the Chargers game? Dallas Chargers.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say the Jets are making the playoffs this year. Jets are making
Yeah,
the
the
playoffs
refs
this
are
year.
going to
bro.
make sure that
Yeah, good
happens
shot,
because
man.
Rodgers is coming back.
Well, first of all, the
That's
refs are making sure the
NFL
Jets are losing this year. Every bad call has come
The
against
AFC
Jets this year.
East.
Yeah, but now that
Is-
Rodgers is out throwing the ball around, they're 3-3. You listen, the whole thing. I'm telling you.
It is very. It's just
on.
weird how much attention
Stop
it's
it.
getting to, which is weird. Like,
What, Rogers' Achilles? Like
yeah,
his,
it's like really
recovery?
weird because
Bro,
like
come
there's
on.
just-
They've never done this before. All
Yeah,
of a
they've
sudden
never
they're
done
gonna do
anything
it.
like
I mean, well, think of all the storylines and stuff that they lost out on by him getting hurt. So that's
Well,
what they're
think about it this way.
grasping for straws at this
Yeah, but
Or
that
this has
Jets
been the
defense
storyline
is-
the whole time.
Yeah, but that Jets defense is honestly one of the best in the league. You watch the game
it's
when
unreal.
they pass to a short, like let's say a man in the like 5 to 10 yard line, they swarm to the ball. It's like nothing.
They
you've
got
ever seen.
they got a legit home field advantage too. Like the Jets fans have showed up too for every home game.
Well, because
Chris
they paid
brings
all
up-
that money.
Yeah, they
Chris-
paid the money
Chris
for Aaron
brings up a
Rodgers.
good- Chris brings up a good point, though, right? So, like, what's better than Aaron Rodgers starting the season with the Jets and like bringing them into the playoffs and the Super Bowl? Aaron Rodgers getting hurt, coming back, and that happening.
Yeah, I mean, especially when he's
You know
not
what I'm saying?
supposed to come. Here's the other thing that's weird. The fact that the Jets didn't put him on IR, like season-ending IR, is the weirdest thing on the planet.
It's
Like,
true,
this is a
yeah.
guy, first off, this is an injury that basically ended Kobe Bryant's career. Klay Thompson took almost 2 years to come back on, and Kevin Durant took almost 14 months to come back on. That's basketball.
And all
Nowhere
these
near
dudes-
as violent as football.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the players that do come back after, they're not as effective, but they're also not like they're running back. So they're Aaron Rodgers, I guess, doesn't have to have it. You know what I'm saying? Like guys that are good.
Dude,
that
I don't
go-
know. I feel like you have to be way more athletic. Think about the stress that they put on their bodies just to make a handoff 20 times a game. Like getting to that point, like running around.
Come on, sign him up as.
Wait,
an
can
NFL
Wes see this? I
scriptwriter.
can't. I don't know if he
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
this. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
okay.
see it.
Yeah.
Savant.
You know what? When if we do our game next week, Kip's got to come on tomorrow night. If we do our game tomorrow night, Kip's got to come on. All right.
Yeah,
We're
if we
streaming
do
the
it,
game
if we
out.
do it tomorrow night, it's only going to be 30 minutes. It'll be a little special, and we're
What
going to
are we doing? Like a pregame?
No.
No,
We're
we're
going to do the
just gonna
second
do-
quarter, and we're going to run to halftime. We're going to talk about the game. We're going to stream it live. It'll be sick.
Oh, while
Yeah.
we're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. While
So
we're
just
watching
the second quarter.
We can't put it
nothing
on,
crazy.
right? While we're
No,
on.
we can't put it on, but we can react to it.
Well, that's what
We can
we'll
put
do.
the sound
We'll
on,
just
yeah.
be, it's literally, guys, don't expect anything crazy. It's going to literally just be us sitting here, high, drunk, edibled out, whatever it is we do for our Thursday night ritual. Wes likes to call it strapping our helmet on, which we haven't done yet this year. We
No, we
usually start
haven't.
doing that when
8:30
we get down
Kip.
to, week 10 or 11.
Well,
when
no,
we start having
8:30.
those
When
these
Kip would
moments.
be on for what? Oh, do you want? We're doing the second quarter, right? So you're not
Yeah.
looking at 8:30. You're looking at
9
what?
maybe 9:15 around there.
No, not even, right? Probably 8:45.
Yeah,
beginning
we'll
of the
do
season.
like a
start?
30 minute.
8:15?
Yeah,
8:10, right?
the game starts at like 8:15, I think.
Okay. So 8:45 was going to be the second
8:45,
quarter.
yeah.
Yeah. So we'll
Yeah.
do that. We'll do a live stream tomorrow for you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll get
Just to give
Kip
it a-
in.
Kip's got to wear
Yeah.
his fucking NFL hat though.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's- of
If you don't
course
make
he
that
will.
NFL hat,
Sure.
Kip, don't even bother coming on, bro. Because
He's
we're
probably
gonna
going
get
to
you
wear
on.
his
We got to
his
get this
rowing
motherfucker
jersey,
on the
too.
stream, bro. We're getting him on. He's coming on the show, making his debut, bro.
Kip, wear your rowing jersey, bro.
Yeah.
Does Kip ride one of those those street bikes, like where they get the
City
fuck are they
bikes?
called? Like the Lance Armstrong type
No,
cycles? Does
Kip's
he do
riding
that
one of
with the
those
type?
electrical bikes, bro? We doesn't have to pedal,
bro,
bro.
Kip's rich,
That
man.
motherfucker ain't pedaling, bro. Look at that
Gas-powered
motherfucker,
bicycle.
bro.
He probably not even wearing.
He's
yeah.
got that electric powered fucking.
Just look at that picture, Wes. That's all you need to know about his bicycle.
He's
he
got a
doesn't-
whole
He
outfit
doesn't
ready
get
already.
on. He doesn't
The
get
only-
on one. Never
Yeah,
mind.
Hey,
only
listen,
time
and that
Kip gets
hole,
on a
the way you-
bicycle
The
is
way
when he's
he
doing
spelled
downtown
hole is
Switzerland.
definitely a pause, by the way. All right. He's got a whole, literally,
I have a whole
motherfucker can't even spell. That's a straight pause, bro.
Get it.
Yeah, we get it, Kip.
Kip,
Yeah, we get
right.
it.
Cover it up now.
We get it, stupid.
Kip. Stupid
No,
soldiers.
that would have been a Kip joke, though. I bet he
Yeah,
did it
no,
on purpose.
I like
Kip's
it.
not retarded. He's
Yeah,
No,
he
Kip's
knows.
not retarded.
No, he's not.
Kip's not retarded.
No, but that is good though. I like that. Maybe we'll pull cousin Pete in too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll do a
Especially
nice
with
little
his reaction.
30-minute
Is
show.
cousin
just
Pete
to get a
still
little
in, or
more
cousin Pete go to bed? Cousin Pete, you in here still?
He's in there somewhere. He's looking. He's waiting. I ride a golf club around my country club. All right, there, guys.
I bet you
hang
ride it.
out.
You guys ever seen that movie Richie Rich?
Yeah.
That's what I think
Yeah.
of with Kip. He probably just rides around his house in a golf cart.
My favorite part is when he walked. They're playing baseball and he gets up and he fucking smacks that home run.
Oh, dude, I don't have to go back.
Cousin Pete is still here.
Cousin Pete, you want to come in and do a live?
Yeah, let's do a live
segment?
tomorrow. We'll
all
do a
just
little
come
live
in.
tomorrow just to watch the game and hang out for a little just 30 minutes, and we'll do something like that.
I like that.
A little 30 minute, give everybody a little
Everyone's
something.
gotta have a drink of their choice too. You gotta tell everybody what it is.
Yeah,
I'll make
definitely
sure
sounds
I
good.
get a little edible in me. It'll be nice.
Great. Hey guys, we're at the two hour mark almost. Let's wrap this up. Wes, you have anything for the people to say?
Raw dog or no dog?
Ooh, that's a good one. No, I don't. You know, it's weird. It's like when I got to say hi at the beginning of the show and then say bye at the end. It's the most awkward time for me. So,
Wait,
I'm gonna.
your entrance today was fucking like
Terrible.
you came out of
It was
like
one of the top
Texas.
5
He was
worst
like-
entrances ever.
He was like, "Hey y'all,
Hey y'all, what's up, man?
Well, dude,
I
it's,
look-
it's not.
I looked
Yes,
at my
some.
water out."
Yes,
It's
some
not-
boys.
It's not supposed. It's kind of that's kind of my thing.
Yeah, that's
what
your
I'm
thing. It
doing,
didn't work
you know
though.
what I'm saying?
Oh, the
I thought it was good. I thought the
Like-
the
I-
beginning
I
of the
like
show
it.
was
I
good.
like
because he's bigger than you, bro.
No, the beginning of the show was good in general before we even
Yeah.
played the
Hey,
music.
That's always the best part is the beginning.
Shadow,
Here's
you
the
got
best
anything for
part.
the people?
Having like a
Can we
2 hour-
discuss? Can we bring that vagina chart up next show, and we
Maybe
can
we'll do that.
discuss
Maybe
the
we'll lead in with
vaginas?
that. Maybe
We'll do that
lead in
tomorrow.
with it tomorrow. That's
Tomorrow,
a good.
while we're watching a game, we'll look at the vagina chart and we'll monitor the.
We
vagina.
should have brought it up during the massage conversation to see which one would probably have the best strings.
You know what?
For
That's a
plucking.
great thing for tomorrow. You know what? Tomorrow, tune in, guys. Tomorrow, we're gonna
Because then we
we're
can
gonna
have it
reference
just
vagina
up
charts.
so everyone can see them, and then we can talk about them.
Yeah,
there's a
definitely.
lot
We'll do
to
that
say.
tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot to say. Chato, you got anything for the people?
Yeah. But when do these episodes get posted?
This is posted tomorrow. We're live now, and tomorrow will be posted on YouTube. And then
Alright, so-
on Sunday, we got all the streaming platforms.
Yeah, so by Sunday, by the time it hits the streaming platforms, you'll be able to go on the website and book if you want to be a guest for whenever.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
Yeah, I
So-
like that.
So if you guys are listening, put your name in there. We started this podcast to get you guys on. So
Night night blink.
feel free. You know, Wilson. That's Wilson Blink.
Oh, Wilson.
All right, Legend. You got anything for the people?
I just wanted to say, for returning champ, Paul's team is absolute dog shit this year.
Dog
I'd
shit.
love to see it happen. Dog shit, Paul. I don't know if he's listening.
Points. He does listen.
He's gonna fall apart. His team's dog shit.
You think so?
Thanks for the donation.
Bro, how are you talking? I don't know why you're
I talk whatever I want, bro. All right. We're not showers, we're growers.
I'm worried about our points. I'm gonna be honest.
I like my team still. I like my team in the other league too. Everybody said I had a bad draft this year, and then as the smoke settles, you're seeing
I'm
that.
I'm sticking by that, bro.
No, I had a great draft. I have a great bench, and I still think I'm going to make the playoffs in every league I'm in.
It was nice beating you last week, but
Oh, what are you 2-4? Yeah, were
2
you
and 4.
watching? I got nervous when Pollard.
Yeah,
broke that.
Pollard dropped
that
that pass at the
50
end of the
yard.
game.
he
Yeah,
never had it. He never had it.
he had it. He dropped it.
He lost.
And I'm Reef Leader. Thank you guys for checking in. If you're wherever you're listening, if you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Follow us on everywhere you can be streaming. We're on Samsung, we're on Podbean, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts. Like, subscribe, share with your
Temu.
friends. Wherever you
Post
are.
us on Temu.
Yeah, we're on
Wish.
team. We're everywhere. I'm Reef Leader. Thank you for tuning in, and God bless.
Bye, y'all.